intro running like that, but
Yep. Welcome to another episode of Barbershop Stories, the podcast, episode 131. Now, you know, there'll be a lot of them that come through and I always say, man, this is the best one. But this one right here is the best one. You know, now you can go back and you can judge for yourself, but right now, tonight, we ain't talking about nothing but the best. Now, right here, if I had a drum, I'd play a drum in this hole. All the way. Woodlawn, Alabama. The nigga went to Cone. The nigga went to Putnam. The nigga got to fight with a girl. Died, shot at niggas. Had niggas. Ran from niggas. He did it all. Some call him Bubba D. Some call him DonDadda. Some call him A.G. Some call him Adam Goodman. Give it up for Mob Time.
motherfucking dog.
Family man, father, son, granddaddy, uncle, cousin, Bubba D. What up, man?
What's up, bro? You all right?
Yeah,
Chilling, bro.
man.
Chilling. What's
Appreciate you
up?
coming
Hey,
on
what's
through, man.
happening?
What's up, bro? Yeah.
Appreciate you coming on through,
Yeah,
man.
man, I appreciate y'all inviting me out here, man. Long time coming, bro.
Well, you know, you could have been anywhere, but you chose to be here with us, man.
Yeah,
'Cause,
most
you know,
definitely.
I know we run, some people consider this late, but we feel like it's just right. So
Yeah.
everybody can be sitting at home with their little hooping shorts on watching this, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
most
Yeah, you supposed to be
definitely.
at the house anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all inviting me out, man. You know, we got a lot of history. Y'all family and everything. So time I jumped off the plane from Shy, you know, y'all the first ones I linked up with.
Oh, you went back down.
Yeah. So y'all first one out. Yo, you gotta remember, cause I came down with them. Y'all was rapping. I had that ball. You know, I had that ball. The
Yeah.
ball skills. Now
Ain't
I
no
was
doubt.
a baller. Herman remembered.
Look at it.
AI, a young AI when I touched down here now. Young AI.
You was about to go through your legs. That thing.
A young AI when I touched down.
On the remote.
That what's up, man. Yeah, I remember them days, man. You talking about them old Crestwood Oak days, or
Crestwood Oak days,
slightly
yeah.
after.
Well, no,
then
really.
you dipped out again.
Yeah.
Cause I'm going back way. I'm
You
going
all-
elementary.
Yeah, you going elementary.
I'm going elementary, so you
I
know what I'm
got
saying?
you, yeah.
Crestwood Oak days.
Okay, yeah, I got
And
you.
I
Yeah,
stayed
you
up
way
on the
back.
hill, you know.
Oh, yeah,
what I'm
most
saying?
definitely.
Magic Market.
Magic Market, damn right.
We going to Magic Market in Woodlawn, but I get you when you left.
Yeah.
Came back.
Yeah,
You
that
know
was
what I'm saying?
it.
Cause
Yeah.
what Chi-Town, Gary,
Gary, Indiana,
all-
right there,
all-
15 minutes right
that
from
whole
each
area.
other.
That
That whole
was
area,
up,
yeah.
man. That was up. You jogged my memory then because you know I almost thought the way I remembered it, I almost thought when you came that first time you were still here, but it was a stretch when you went
Yeah,
back.
it was a stretch. Yeah, it was a stretch when I went back. Yeah.
Big Adam moved back up there too.
Yeah, but everybody know my dad and everything,
Yeah.
man. Shout out to him, man. The best man that God ever blow breath in.
That was up,
Yeah,
man.
much respect to my pops, though. Yeah,
I
love him
remember
to
he
death.
moved
Yeah.
back up the way.
Yeah.
And we
Used to take us
chat
to
with-
Boy Scouts.
Oh man,
You remember when Goodman cut that hell that ball head?
I already remember.
Yeah.
Good, you keep us together, man.
Yeah, most
And you
definitely.
gonna get you a good word when you see him.
Most definitely gonna get you a good
You know
word,
that
yeah.
all our folks just are always, regardless of what we did,
Yeah,
you know
most
what I'm saying?
definitely, most definitely. Yeah.
Mischief,
Yeah.
joking around,
Yeah.
whatever we got into.
We came
you
from
know,
good stock.
We came
though.
from some good folks,
Good stock, man.
And-
Good
and-
fabric, yeah.
And they made, I don't care how we was at, they always made sure
Sure
we
was
was
good.
in line. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
most
saying?
definitely.
And they gonna let us be us though. You know what I'm saying?
And a high level of respect for these people, man. Yeah.
Grew up the right way, man. But made choices that got
Yeah,
down.
most
you know,
definitely.
we had to live with,
Most
and
definitely.
also had to refrain from
Most
some
definitely.
of them. You know
Most
what I'm
definitely.
saying?
But that
we
made
gonna
us
get
who we
it.
are today, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
most
sir.
definitely.
That's why we sitting right here talking right now, man. But we most definitely gonna get into.
Yeah.
We most definitely gonna get into all that, man, and more. I was just trying to make sure I shared show on my page, man. I try to make sure it's as widespread as possible. Barbershop Stories, episode 131. We got Bubba D in here, man. Bubba the DonDadda, man. And we gonna roll through that history, man, and bring it forward. Like you said, when you came back in high school, we had already Pisa had already connected. E. Marshall, Sean Diddy, man. We had a solid crew rolling, but
Yeah.
Wall.
The first time we met was up your house in Crestwood.
Yeah.
Ain't no doubt. Yeah, up there on the hill,
On
man.
the
You
hill,
brought
yeah.
one up then. Get a haircut. Get a haircut, yeah. Get a haircut. Out there in the front yard, cause man, he meant to corner. I don't know what that was.
Some
spider or
Alabama,
something.
something Alabama.
He
It
got
was
the
something.
hell on. He wasn't using them big bugs, June bugs and shit flying around when he came that north. Yeah, man. Yeah, I used to cut that hell up at the house on the weight bench back in the day, man. And that was one of the meetings when we all came together, what we call the crew. But we were rapping.
Yeah.
And of course, we was in high school at the time.
Yeah.
And just to jog everybody forward to what the timeline is. Everybody know I like to stay on the timeline myself personally. And we do at Barbershop Storage at the, hey, keep it interesting. People have to know where this stuff come from. We have to tell our story.
Yeah.
Because guess what? It's people that's right there in that same gap we was in that might be trying to make a decision or a choice. And hey, we're going to try to help them make a good educated one, offer some wisdom up in here, man.
Most definitely.
But high school, we rapping. All of them met up, man. We couldn't, I'm cutting the crew hair.
Yeah.
We band, ripping and running, doing all kinds of, that we in the whatever, we young. And,
so basically, Sam, not to cut you out, when we first clicked up over your house, somehow me and GP clicked up, jailed a little bit, and y'all, you Fred, because y'all family. Y'all was jailed, and I believe y'all already had a relationship with Sonny Black already. I don't know. But me and GP kind of clicked up, and then my stepbrother, Flip, all of us was kind of, clicked out there because GP had came, I believe from Wilkinson or whatever, so he had just came over to Woodlawn or whatever. Yeah. So me and him had clicked up and everything. We just, but I wasn't rapping at all.
Exactly.
Yeah, I wasn't into music at all. So y'all had already had a small taste, but GP was already engulfed in it.
Yeah.
So I was almost trying to find my way in it, to get in it, to see, to try to develop myself, but I had no clue of what it took, how to put rhymes together, how to make a song, how to do this or whatever. I had a ear for music because I had always been around it.
Exactly.
So, GB kind of, gave me the game on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, gave me the game on it. I give him his props on it, you know what I'm saying? He put me in the game on it. And
He built all our
yeah.
He built all our
He's
skills
super.
up.
I mean, I'm gonna pay homage. I'm gonna pay homage. Me and that Negro fall out all the time, but that nigga, he's skillful because he can tailor to you. When he was helping you develop yourself, he turned into Yule and gave Yule. He
can write for your personality.
For your personality.
And his own.
And so.
Great artist.
And just to be honest and be humble about it, you had to gain confidence to walk into that person that you are, but then develop that skill to be as an artist to be able to compete in that line. So I'm writing trash. I'm writing trash. Writing trash.
You
trash.
called it trash now, but we.
No, it was trash.
I don't know before some. Now you talking about before stuff started dropping.
Before we started dropping,
okay,
developing myself, just trash, and then So now this is what I used to look for. You look for somebody when you go spitting your shit. You look for somebody out the crowd. Boy, that boy snapped on that. Boy, say that again.
Yes, sir.
But hey, that line. Okay, now I see you, Bubba D. Now that right there helps boost your confidence. I gotta pay props to Reese because he was one of the guys who stood out with that. Like, boy, check out that Bubba D verse on that right there. Check out that, and that boosted your confidence up. But then I see y'all. You remember when back in the day when they say, boy, in the 6th grade that boy was 5'11". Man, if I looked at the boy over the summer, man, that boy was 6'4". That was you. That was you. I seen you from. Come on, you all come in there, but we pump you to where now you a beast in there. You became a beast in there. And then we had to hold it down, you know what I'm saying? You rocking that thing. Yeah. So I seen a lot, man, and it was great watching us grow and develop, fall out, fight. Man, we went through so much stuff, man. I mean, guys don't even remember dealing with producers who will take your verse off the song when you leave,
man.
change the beat, and
That was part of it.
whoever engineering the song, he gonna have all the 5 breakdowns in his verse, the breakdowns, the ad, all this stuff. Boy, how your shit sound crystal clear, man? You just got me on some monotone. Go ahead, bro.
Let me ask you this,
What?
Mr. Goodman.
What? Go ahead, bro.
Who did this, man?
Man, JD was crazy as hell. That stuff, man. Yeah. JD was crazy as hell. But listen, but hold on. I'm gonna pay homage again. Super talented. Super talented. And I look at it, we can call it hate or whatever we can call, but I look at it as if he wanted to show that, hey, I got it. I'm the one. Who don't want that? Yeah. Because you ain't in competition if you don't want to be number one.
JD
he just had his own unique way of saying it. I'm gonna turn everybody's verse down, and I'm gonna turn my shit sky high. So y'all let me.
I know you being modest and you're a great guy for that.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm being truthful.
If you ain't leveled that hoe out, yeah, well, hey.
Oh yeah. Well, people.
Now it's different if it's all leveled out and you let them compete with the verses.
Okay, then.
But if I got mine.
I got. Right, but hold on, just look at advertising. Just look at advertisement though.
Can't do that.
We friends or whatever, but now it's campaign time. Caught Benny Mac walking out and this right here had a big bag of money and a whole bag. That's regular competition or whatever. It ain't no bad blood. I ain't hating. It just go with the territory.
No, I agree.
I got my unique way of getting a foot ahead of you.
Yeah, like turning your shit down.
Yeah. That's horrible. I ain't saying it's ethically right.
Why is it K1?
Oh, wait, but you just cut me off on that. It goes better than that, dog. It goes better than that. It goes to where you come back and you ain't even on the song.
Oh shit, that's you
ain't even on the song. See, man, you came way after this thing here, right here.
Part of the studio.
But not just him. You got other guys. You got other studios that did the same thing.
You might not make.
But see, folks had dogs in the fight. Yeah. I'm pushing this artist behind y'all back. I'm pushing this artist, but I need y'all studio time. Yeah. So I'm gonna definitely have that shit banging.
Then when you in the studio with 10 to 15 people almost at all time, and then the studio don't shut down. Yeah. Just say you gotta leave.
Yeah, most definitely.
10, 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's early. That's like,
you
know what I'm saying? That's like the studio just waking up 11 p.m.
Yeah, most definitely.
Not night, not a.m., 10, 11 o'clock. Yeah. So get what? All right, I done put my verse down. I snap.
Yeah.
Get what? The studio's still going to 4, 5, 6, probably daylight. Yeah. Most occasions.
And you got to be real confident to lay your verse down first and go.
And dip.
And I'm still right.
And folks
and I heard yours. Oh, yeah, I got you.
You might be rearranged.
Yeah, most
You might not make the cut. All
that's what's going with the territory.
That's just the yoke.
Yeah, that's just the yoke.
But it's interesting to hear your perspective of this stuff because that's what it's all about tonight. Just to hear how you seen it all. Because you know what I'm saying? For months, we had different people in here that's been involved with the music scene in Birmingham, as well as our crew from this side of town, west side, whatever. But to hear your perspective is what we want to hear tonight. Yeah. So, all right, moving along from that era. Yeah.
And I'm going to apologize, too, because I'm going to miss a whole lot, and I'll be able to come back. So if I've left you out my life story or whatever, it's not intentional or whatever, but I'm just going to move along as y'all,
you covered a lot of cats in that gap, and I don't know if you left anybody out personally, but you covered a few cats, but we can get the gist of what you're talking about.
Go ahead.
Okay, well, let me ask you this, Bubba D. Like I hear you saying, you started off, you had to deal with some, I'm going to call it opposition.
Okay.
At the time, because, y'all was young, so I ain't going to call it hating, but I'm going to say it was a little saltiness.
Yeah, I got you.
But at the same time, it was friendly competition for that time. At what point in time in music that you felt like, nigga, I got it?
So, like I'm finna jump.
Yeah, we're gonna ping pong, but it's like I always like that question because I hear people all the time make songs like for an example, like GP. I remember he probably don't even remember this at my 30th birthday party he performed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. That was almost 15 years ago. But at what point did you see that nigga? When you dropped the song, you was like, because a lot of times when you drop songs, you be like, hey, check this out. Yeah. See how this sound. You really trying to see how they feel about it, or you want to have it playing. They be like, damn, who was that?
Yeah.
But at what point when you dropped it, like, shit, boy, I know that whole fact.
Yeah.
At what point that was?
Man, it's crazy that you say that, Mac. Bruh, I probably didn't find myself until probably musically. I didn't find myself musically as an artist until around 2007 or 8, and probably about at that time about $700,000-800,000 lesson at that time.
So you
Still
went-
got some more years to go after that, though.
so
Yeah,
you went to school,
so close
school.
to a ticket already with learning, and I skipped a lot to get that because GP. I tell this story all. This is one of my little bragging rights on him or whatever. This was me and him go to bumping heads at, but after I would call it the P, the Morgue, the Rock House Records, that era and stuff like that.
Give them
A date.
a year.
Okay, see, this the 90s that I'm talking about. The early 90s. This is this all of the 90s for real. And then you shifted toward the end of the 90s to GP went to Big Six to break to early 2000s.
Took a big jump right
Yeah, I did. And you gotta forgive me. So I'm not gonna get into detail on because okay then so now after the Rock House after the Rock House, it was Level Deep.
Okay.
Supposed to be me, T still in GP. Shyster was still around or whatever, a little bit or whatever.
high school.
We was still in high school.
I remember Level D.
Yeah, and we had some hit songs. Mellow Creek, Let Me Blaze.
Let
I don't
Me
know.
Blaze.
Drought didn't come out of that era, did it? Was that the Drought era?
And before we get too far,
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
before we get too far, we
Go
got
ahead.
to make sure these stories hit the highlight moment.
Okay,
get
yeah, I
hit,
got
I was there for it.
Okay.
But Let Me Blaze.
Let Me Blaze.
Now, look,
I said Let Me
now,
Blaze.
when we talking about
Can't skip over
when we
that.
talking about groups in the high school,
Yeah.
that
Oh,
rock
the talent
show,
show. Oh yeah, the show. Yeah, the show.
that
yeah.
rock show,
Yeah.
that had hits
Yeah.
back in high school.
Yeah.
Let Me Blaze was one of them songs.
Thank you. I appreciate
When
it.
we was at
I
Woodlawn,
appreciate it.
and you did Let Me Blaze at talent show.
I mean,
the whole
we did.
auditorium
Yeah.
was singing
Yeah.
Let Me Blaze.
Me and GP.
Let me blaze
Me and
and
GP.
get so high.
Me and GP wrote that song.
We
GP wrote
get
most of that
so
song.
high.
Who produced that song? Who produced it?
That
Okay,
thing was
GP
fire.
produced it and wrote it. I helped out with some of the harmonies
Yeah.
and the hooking things of that nature.
You can't
And
tell me Let Me Blaze.
Like Ken do in the background of the camera.
Yeah.
Bruh, you forgot the whole setup of Let Me Blaze, bruh. I got sent to an alternative school, Thomas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you was finna get in a fight.
So this the origin of Let Me Blaze?
The origin of Let Me Blaze.
Okay.
He was finna get into a fight. We used to say this thing like, "Oh Belvedere."
Yeah.
I remember
that.
that. Come here.
Yeah. I
Boy.
got
And so,
Yeah.
like, this nigga was finna get in a fight, and he actually said, "Oh Belvedere."
Yeah.
And I heard the nigga I was on the first floor.
Yeah. Both of y'all let Thomas.
Hey, I'm old. I'm a grandfather now, so yeah.
Y'all ain't let Thomas yet.
Yeah. I didn't go to Thomas.
I hate to be behind the camera, but this what he leaving out, how I was born.
Yeah.
And I had a knife coming to help him. The coach caught me. What his name? The light skinned coach.
Brown,
Jones.
Coach Jones, Coach Jones. Jones with the cigar.
Light skinned Coach Jones.
Yeah, with
caught me.
cigar, yeah.
Okay, I ended up going alternative school. Y'all was left there.
Yeah.
At Thomas, I wrote the song and brought it to public.
Yeah.
I hate to interrupt, but that's how it started. That
You
was
ain't
trying to
interrupted?
get you to see.
Yeah, I forgot that, bro. I forgot that totally.
And it
Yeah.
was all because of you.
Yeah, that's crazy. I forgot
Yeah.
that. Who was I finna get in the fight with?
Nigga, who knows?
Okay, cool.
Back then. Ain't no
Somebody.
goddamn-
I was so Sam gave me the name Trouble,
Yeah.
and it's been said 30 years now because I was very, very mischievous. Used to skip school and everything.
So what?
Yeah.
So that,
Go ahead.
did that end up being your artist name? Or
No, that was just a homeboy name.
That's a
Just
homeboy.
a homeboy name.
Got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And they calling that, you know it.
Okay.
Yeah, so and I'll get into that as far as, how our lives went with, homeboy stuff, skipping school and everything. One thing about it, the Hardens didn't play that. Sam, them boys that went on and walk across that stage.
Ain't no doubt.
Exactly. So, but
No doubt.
Yeah, what about that lesson?
I influenced
Gonna
a
get you
lot
lit.
of the trouble that me and GP got into it, and his cousin Bruce got into it, and just we were terrible in high school. But to shift back to the music, Let Me Blaze was a hit.
Let Me Blaze was the high school hit.
Go into
Probably biggest hit we had in high school, other than Bitch Killer, and I say Let Me Blaze was bigger.
Well, what about Person?
And I was on Bitch Killer.
He read your mind.
Yeah, what about Person X?
And Let Me Blaze was bigger.
Yeah.
Top 3.
Yeah.
First Snatch was in high school coming out of kind of right at the end of high school. I was out of high school when First Snatch.
We're not living a fantasy talking this. When we say hits, we talking about everybody in the audience going crazy over these songs
people
in high school.
So, well, let me ask you this, man. I know, when we speak about a lot of these older songs, they never made national.
They never made national.
All right, so with the knowledge in the game that's been possessed over the years, have you ever considered saying, you know what, I'm gonna go back and get some of them old songs and remaster them? Have you ever?
I don't see, and now this is where we finna probably part ways. I don't respect where it's at right now, where music is right now. Okay. I don't think that people are in the music the reason why we were in the music. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, he said, cause these songs, you gotta realize this wasn't no CEOs during this era. We didn't have no CEOs. Nobody was the money man. These songs were made off a Casio keyboard bought at the pawn shop. Yeah. So this was just homeboys getting together, making songs and doing what we love to do, keeping up with what we seeing, and literally generally competing with what we seeing on the TV. Looking at Dungeon Family, looking at these boys grow and having and able, if we had eyes on us, able to give them, honorable competition. Honorable competition. So we was doing it for generally the love, pastime, hobby. We had a love for, really wasn't even no money or stardom involved. We just like rocking shows. Going back around our peers. Boy, them boys can do that. Them boys can do that. There you go. And playing their position. So to remaster that and try to bring that back, it would be disrespected, because it meant something to us when we did it then, that today's atmosphere of music wouldn't respect it.
I mean, but at the same time, we know that there's billions of people on this earth, and the same way you talking, there's a lot of people still respect music.
Yeah, I got you.
And cause now, if you think about when you go to a party now, and you, let's just say, go to a 40 and up, you hear from 95 to about 2010.
Yeah.
It's like the club rocking shit.
Yeah, it's like
and the DJs are kind of.
Yeah, and they still on it. I was just at Alcorn State this past Sunday. Shout out to Alcorn State. Appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah.
All right, Key Laundry, what up?
Did they win?
Oh, no. I was down there performing. I performed for the alumni, me, Oscar P, and comedian Felicia. And my partner, Oscar P. They was their homecoming.
Yeah.
So my partner, Oscar P, played a song by SWV.
Yeah.
Dog, them children sung alone.
Yeah.
And it was amazing, because at first when he did it, because we talk shit, because we in our 40s.
Yeah.
And we were like, damn, McCormick made.
But see, that had made it to a national level at that time.
Yeah.
If you perform Let Me Blaze and one day, you're going to get the same response.
It's true.
Because, go ahead.
But see, if you got, like to me, like the knowledge that's been taken on now, like me doing stand-up comedy, I can do the same comedy that I did 5 years ago, but now it's almost like I got way more experience. I'm like, oh boy, I already know that, because I can mix it with what's happening now.
But is the mindset of the audiences done shifted? Even when you came, in though, man, the mindset of the audience has shifted.
But even with them shifting, you shift too, but on a mature scale.
Yeah, okay.
They respect that too.
Okay.
Because think about it, I can still talk about killing, trapping, and all the shit they talking about, but from a mature level.
Okay, I got you.
And it can be fly.
Yeah, I got you.
Because see, once they feel like, damn, he on my level, I'm on your level, but I'm coming, like when Andre did that song with Let's Walk It Out.
Yeah.
The song still was jamming, but his verse was like, hey, this nigga spitting. He's still spitting, but he's spitting. Yeah, so in my opinion, I think that a lot of music that artists from when I was in my 20s came out with that didn't get to what they wanted to do with the knowledge they possess now, honestly, I feel like God telling me to tell you this, man. A lot of this stuff ought to be re-released, dog. That might be your blessing.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing, to make it available.
Yeah.
I mean, if anybody just want to boom, rock to it, it's there.
You would be surprised.
But cause a lot of, like you said, I'm in agreement with you on a lot of because you know a lot of that stuff was made from age of 15, 16
Yeah.
to what 30, early
Yeah.
30s.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
you know a lot of the stuff we may not even be living that way no more. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
We ain't living the same way. We ain't on the same type time. The same people. You know what I'm saying? But not the same type time. So I think it ain't about remaking the song. It's about just making it available.
Yep.
If somebody like, man, I remember that Let Me Play. Let me go online and see if it's on
And
there.
then, too,
And it's there.
And remember this too.
That's what
now.
it's all about.
And remember this too. The reason why I say it come from or understanding now, you understand copyrights. You understand.
Yeah, most definitely.
Imagine like I guarantee you from just you, Sonny, GP, and Sam, and not to mention Fred and many others.
Yeah.
It's at least 500 songs. If
Yeah.
y'all put all that stuff online, I'm
I'm
minimizing.
with you. Yeah.
Imagine the people who get on there and sample it.
Yeah.
It's revenue.
Yeah.
The people who say, "Damn, he old that
talking.
nigga was spit."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause
Yeah.
like, the thing about even when I look at comedy, man, I seen motherfuckers from the 40s. I was like, that bitch fat. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily copy that shit, but it's like, damn, these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
may sample some shit.
Yeah, I got
So
you.
it's the same way with music. That's how we sample shit. So
Yeah.
imagine you just make it available online, and you ain't got to necessarily promote yourself as an artist. You just promote that this music is available. Like
Yeah.
Sam mentioned, you mess around and be getting $10,000 a quarter.
So I don't
It
want
can happen.
to. I don't want to because that took me down memory lane just talking and going back, you know, refreshing on how we grew up and came up. But I don't want to change the vibe and the aura of the interview.
No.
When I say this because I came to say, and my phone has been ringing since I touched down. Man, get back in, let's do it, man. We can do it this time. Da, da, da. Man, I'm not even interested.
Well, I mean,
I'm not,
you're in a different phase
and
of your life, though.
I explain
fine.
why.
But
And
I
if
put
you,
it online though.
oh yeah, well, nah,
You still work with it online.
see that, and that's what I get right
Turn
there.
around and just get a residual.
I'm not. Let me tell you why though. So, if we go on and we bring it on up to, and the reason why y'all brought, I mean, the DonDadda, the mob tide, and everything, the city, the way we had it rocking or whatever. The first portion of this interview was just really talking about the Bubba behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So let me just explain to you how he was created, and then we can go back in the next interview and just what GP want to plug and play detail or whatever. But
Barbershop Stories, the podcast, episode 131. We're sitting here talking with Adam Goodman, Bubba D, Mob Tide, and all that. Now back to you, Bubba. It's your world, man.
okay,
It's your
so
interview.
and I'm a briefly explain it. When Drought came out, me and GP wrote Drought. We co-wrote Drought at my
And
house.
speaking of GP, he doing an awful job with the liquor too. Now
Yeah.
he told
Yeah,
me,
yeah, hey, man, hey,
he
hey.
told me I was late.
Hey, man, pull
and
up.
Now he ran
Pull up, bro.
over there talking to Herman. You know what I'm saying? He over
But
there
just
talking
pull
to
up,
Herman.
pull up, cause that, hey, I like that. Yeah, you know.
And
So the Drought came out.
Okay.
Drought was a big major hit. I'm talking about throughout the city. So and in Atlanta. So I took a fall.
That's the mix. It's Drop the mixtape.
No, Drought the song. It was a single.
okay,
Drought the single. Me and GP co-wrote that
Yeah, I think I remember was one
in my apartment on Fountain Heights. So, y'all already know that I was always in the streets, coming and doing the dibbling dabbling with the rap, mostly in the street, dibbling dabbling with the rap. So, I had caught me a distribution case, which carry a mandatory 10 years in the state of Alabama. So in '99, I went to the Department of Corrections. I went to the state penitentiary in Alabama.
Hey, the way you said that shit sounded like we was on Dateline. They said I went to the Department of Corrections.
Yeah, well, that's called ADOC,
with
Alabama
the
Department of Corrections.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, most
Exactly
folks
what
say
it
they went to
is.
prison.
Yeah, went to prison. Yeah, so I went to prison. Yeah, I went to prison in '99 and on 10 with a drug case. You don't do nothing but 3 years, 4 months. So I got out in '03. But them Negroes, they banging the song. That bitch write-ups in the newspaper. They city stages. They doing boom major work with the song. And he had to rap my verse because I went yeah. And so I still get on him. I think you a traitor. You let them niggas. So I just be dragging him about that because of the group he was in, Big Six. So I'm dragging them on every set. But all of my homeboys, I really fuck with them though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I touched down, I'm still writing my little raps and everything in prison and everything, just making the time go by. So I had a couple of little songs. I believe we came out with Momo Hit when I came out. So I got released in 03. So when I touched down in 03, I was not rehabilitated. I touched down, I was not rehabilitated.
Well,
When
at
I
least
touched,
honest,
yeah,
goddamn.
when I
Most
touched
of y'all
down,
online.
I had a pack waiting on me. I'm talking about like 2 or 3 days after I touched down. And it was a strong pack. And what I was selling,
Say I was not.
yeah, when I was selling in the lane that I was in, Negroes wasn't even in this lane. So I was in the lane, I was in pharmaceuticals. Niggas still selling bricks and heroin and all this stuff. So, and then I got all the pharmaceuticals. I got the Tuss, I got the Xanax, I got the OCs, I got the Somas, I got the Tabs, So when the brick man, he sell all his dope, he coming to me to get high. So I'm getting the brick man money. And I'm in a lane by myself. So in 03, I said, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I went and hollered at them Negroes. I was like, all right, let's do this Big Six thing. Let me get up into the. So they had a vote. It was either gonna be me or Bailey. GB say he voted for me, but I don't care. So the vote swayed toward Bailey's way.
I remember you came
yeah,
on.
yeah.
I ain't cutting your story raw, but
Yeah.
I remember you came on because I came to the show.
Yeah.
Down at what was it at the time? It was the Pyramid.
The
at
pyramid.
time.
See, no, now that.
Yeah.
So that was in July.
Yeah.
I got out in
That was-
March.
Okay, so
Yeah. We did drought down there.
I remember that. I remember that. Now,
Okay,
cause
yeah.
you taking me back to remember what drought was.
Yeah.
Cause I'm thinking you had skipped to the mixtape, but the name of that mixtape was
drought.
Yeah.
So
The
I
name
lost.
mixtape was something else.
So I lost the
But I
vote.
got you.
So I lost the vote and swayed Bailey's way.
Yeah.
So I did this.
Oh, come on.
So I said, okay then. Let me go holler at Rock House. I believe Ken was in the pen. Ken was in the pen. So me and Ken used to
When
talk.
you came home?
Yeah, when I came home. Actually, Ken was having this going away party.
By the time, so.
The weekend I touched down one day that week, that Saturday or Friday, he
Yeah.
was having at the French Quarter. He was having this going away
Club
party.
Guy.
Where's Club Well?
Club guy.
Club Guy, yeah.
Formerly French
Yeah,
Quarter.
performing it. Yeah, so he was having this going away party. Me and him bumped heads. So he got down. I used, do a couple of favors for Ken while he was down there. So we had talked. He was like, man, shit. I gave them boys running the studio over there. T Steele, he's mentioned you as manager and everything. He said, but holler at T Steele and holler at Big Bro Romeo. I said, bro, I just want to put me together a 6-song EP. So I called Romeo or whatever. They wrote me out a deal. They said, all right, for 6 songs, man, we'll do the beat, we'll do the tracks. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they charged me $1,200.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I go home, I get my beats and everything. I go home and do my thing and everything.
All
I'm-
this pre
pre-mob time.
your label.
Yeah,
started.
this
Yeah,
at
yeah.
03.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
pre-mob time. So I get back there. I guess they busy. T Steele, I believe, was working and everything. So I couldn't get nobody at the studio. Couldn't get Romeo. Couldn't get T Steele. Couldn't get Romeo. It wasn't like they was ditching me. They just had other shit going on. So I went down to the studio my last time trying to get in and record and everything. And I was getting to the bag at that time. You know, my bag was getting right. Nice a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So,
Got a little heavy on.
so I said, man, fuck this. So I'm driving home. I had that Lexus. I hadn't put the spree wheels on the
The
chair.
free went on there.
Yeah, the free. So I had the Lexus. So I'm going. I'm hitting fit.
That's featured on Riding Around Town.
Best featured on Ride Around
Riding
Town.
Around Town.
So hold on. I'm
You
not.
dropped a couple songs
Yeah,
with Rock House.
yeah, I did.
with
Yeah.
Big Reese.
I gotta give Reese. I
I
gotta give.
appreciate. Hey, you here for a
Hey,
reason, Pete?
when I just mentioned Reese, that's who gave me the props. He was like,
Big Thug.
yeah, Big
and
Thug,
Reese.
Big Reese. Big
You
Reese
did-
said,
you did a
man,
few
that's one of my
songs,
favorite
Rock.
songs. That's
Even
one
though
of,
you was trying to work on your own stuff,
exactly.
Big Reese.
Reese made sure I was gonna be on his project every time.
Key features.
But
Yeah.
this was at the same time.
Leave those out.
Yeah, this was the same time Big Reese project was being
Yeah.
promoted
But
and
see,
running real hard.
Big Reese was the face.
Yeah,
he
he
the
was
next
going.
one up.
Yeah,
he
he
next
was
one
going.
up the back.
Nigga, man.
Yeah.
What peas and what, nigga?
Yeah, and Breaking Bread mixtape was out right
I wasn't on that.
after that,
Hold on.
but
No, you wasn't on that one, but
Hey man, I wasn't at your interview. Chill
no,
out.
bro, no.
Let me get back to the mic. No, I didn't. Sam did.
Barbershop Stories podcast.
Man,
episode
get this nigga, man.
131.
Security.
Classic
I still got it in me. Security.
Classic P and Bubba D, you gotta know it.
Okay, look. Oh yeah, this classic
So
BP,
look.
yeah. So look, I hit 59 in that Lexus leaving Tallapoosa, and that song by T-Rock, ATL niggas,
Yeah.
ate them boys wild.
ATL.
Yeah. Hey, that song was playing on the radio. the thing said, 20s on the Lexus coming through living the mob life. When I heard mob life, I say, that's it right there.
Mm-hmm.
When to hire me a lawyer,
Yeah. You listen to what now?
T-Rock. That song.
Yeah.
I used to love 666. I used to like all that banging
T-Rock
crazy
right.
ass. Yeah, that crazy. Yeah.
I'm on that everlasting
Yeah,
money.
that's it. Yeah, that's it. That song right there. Yeah,
T-Rock.
yeah. And it said,
ATL.
he said mob life. I said, that's it right there. And
I can't do the job right.
Yeah,
I
that's
remember,
it.
I
Yeah,
remember,
yeah. So I created mob life. That was with me, SL, and G Child. So we went, and now I got my own. Go ahead.
I'm gonna hit the brakes for you one more
Okay,
time.
go ahead.
Cause you created mob life.
Yeah.
Now during that time, stuff was building up.
Mm-hmm.
I remember this clearly now,
Yeah.
because you said you mentioned a name that made my memory go and
Yeah.
a fast rewind.
Yeah.
SL motherfucking
SLP, SLP, boy.
When me and Wally Jr. just coming, I remember we go there before. We coming back from the 8,
Yeah.
dropping off a packet. No. Because we went to the 8 after we made it.
Yeah.
We
Y'all
shot
had
the
the
Huntsville with you.
Yeah.
Me and Wally Jr. and goddamn Reese.
Yeah.
And ended up meeting
SL.
SL.
He introduced us to SL.
Wally, we went up there with Wally.
Because he was already promoting up
Yeah,
in SL.
before with
Huntsville.
SL. Yeah, exactly. We was on a promo trip and he ended up introducing us to SL.
So I'm gonna tell you, SL, I gotta
motherfucker.
salute the dead. That's my partner. He passed away, and I was in the junk when he did that, and that was just horrible, man. How he got killed. You know, he was a great father, good dude, street nigga. You know what I'm saying? Solid. I can't say nothing sideways about him. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta give SL these props. SL was a mini Scott storage.
SL was hard. SL
When I heard that boy on them keys, I said, boy, I gotta get you as my producer.
We nigga, we
He
stayed
was
up.
the truth, yeah.
We left here one day and then we stayed up till the sun came up in Buddy's basement. That Buddy from Splat Pack.
Yeah.
That made Scrub the Ground.
Okay,
Buddy
yeah. I got you.
with Jay.
Yeah, I remember that.
Buddy know that
yeah.
made Scrub the Ground. A lot of folks don't know he actually lived in Huntsville.
Mm-hmm.
So when we met Buddy SL introduced us to Buddy that night.
Yeah.
We slept in that nigga basement that night and dropped 2 songs. Remember, we ended up dropping that you and Big Reese and SL dropped that Bounce.
Yeah,
And I think
man, hey, I can't do all
me and you and Wallace dropped that
come on with Sam. Boy,
Rejuvenation.
Yeah, man,
Yes,
I can't. Boy,
That
that's too much,
Rejuvenation.
man. That's too much. I can't.
I'm here to jog your memory.
I
Make your
got you.
memory.
Yeah,
man.
you're right.
I'm
You
here to
damn
jog it.
bounce,
How
boy.
long we got damn P out there every
Yeah.
night? But
So SL
the
so
SL
we
motherfucking P did the tracks to both of them songs.
we did no, he did the track to both of them songs, and then I hired him exclusively and signed him to Mob Life, but Mob Life was not a record label. Mob
At
Life
the
was a
time.
group at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So we put out an album, Mob Life. That was our first album, real crazy. We were the first ones doing drill music because that whole album was straight drill.
Oh man.
We actually had an interview with Shakur, who killed himself over there, you know, who committed suicide. God, you know, bless the dead on that.
The first mob life.
The
man.
Mob Life. Man, that man
black
got,
and white
the
CD.
black man, that man got in my Tahoe, and I had my pistol on the console. Me and SL up in there high, and we got that murder just banging. Man, that man said, man, what the fuck? I'm not taking you niggas upstairs to Def Jam with this shit. Y'all hit 20 and get back on. He was not with that shit, because over there, we leaning with it and rocking with it.
Yeah.
We ain't know none of that shit y'all niggas talking about. But that's what we in the jungle over here. In the tour, all we beating in his ears, boy. Lock your doors, cause we coming. Yeah.
Got his for hire. That's on that Breaking Bread.
That's SL, yeah. So
Before-
That Magic City
go
Cross.
ahead.
Before you go too far now,
Okay.
Kenji R. Christian here, Sonny Black.
He gonna do
said,
these dates and all
He
this
said,
stuff. man.
Let Me Blaze 97, 98 on the same lost tape.
Okay.
Level Deep was in the morgue with the song
Make it rougher. Okay, thank you, Kenji. Bro, I'm old, and listen, my memory has been jotted since I.
I'm on 96.
Well, hey, don't leave shit out.
Okay, all right.
I would say,
I tell you
seen
what,
that on
I'm
there,
gonna
but
make
I
every
would say
interview
it
and
was
I'm
more
crashing these
96.
niggas shit. Watch, I'm telling you.
Now it was getting performed
Yeah.
throughout them years, probably
Yeah.
maybe 97, but I think
Yeah,
it was dropped in
Ninety-
96. I won't say.
Kid, Sonny Black. So
Yeah. But
Sonny
Sonny
Black-
Black gonna keep us on some type.
Sonny
some
Black,
type of
me and Sonny
timeline.
Black talk a lot, man, and from a CEO level, Because he was ever since I met him, he was on his CEO
That's
shit.
the way he thought.
Yeah. Well, no, he was just always on. From when I met him at the pig, he was on the
Day
CEO
one.
shit. Day one, he was on the CEO shit. You know, he got a couple years on me, but he still was on the CEO shit. I had to catch up to that, and now it's a lot of stuff that we can relate to as far as artist development, how you run your company, what you put yourself. And he done taught me a lot, and he done said a lot of shit that I didn't want to hear and didn't listen to, and went and did my own thing. Most of it beat my ass. Some of the shit I won on. But he said it black. Everything he promoted was what my family promoted. Everybody always used to tell me, go solo. Go solo. Son Black used to won't be at the studio so bad. Man, no, this day shit. This your go solo. I'm telling you, Bubba, go fucking solo. And I never, man, no, nigga, I'm with because I'm always for the team. I'm always for the team. So I didn't even go solo when I did my own stuff. And I probably should have listened to him or whatever, but that's just how I'm cut. I want to bring everybody with me. And you can't always win like that. I want to always take. So,
We
Sonny
came
Black,
up with that
I respect
studio
him for that
run, so-
because he seen that back in the 90s. He wrote a.
Something in you.
He seen that back in the 90s. He had a crazy little song because I was always fucking up shit, messing up everything. He had a song, Bubba to Blame. It was something funny, but he was like, bro, you can rap this and kill that. It was more so on the line of what Eminem brought out with Slim Shady. It would have came out, man, I ain't no, not calling Slim Shady. Much respect, one of the greatest artists who ever performed. But, man, I ain't on that goofy shit like that, boy. I'm a street nigga. So I don't finna do that Bubba to Blame. Boy, this is what I do. And I couldn't see the forest for the trees. But he, as a CEO, nigga, this gonna sell records.
Yeah.
Damn what you do once
Exactly.
the red light go off.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So I didn't respect that or whatever. So big ups to him. He used to guide me, pull up on me like, hey man, don't go that route. Don't mess with this dude, man. You need to do this. Hey man, let's put this together. Let's do this and everything.
That's young.
Yeah. But he didn't understand where I came from because Sam Black, you was always from the city. You didn't see me coming out the dirt to get where I'm at. So like, nigga, I'm finna do this my way. And you know that can help you. That can be a blessing and a curse. So
Can you explain coming out the dirt? Like, when you
So coming from the back here, from having no musical background at all to where I went to, that's coming out the dirt.
and that's what
So
I'm saying.
everything had to be bought and paid
Yeah.
for.
So
Had to learn, had to buy that
You had
knowledge.
to take the groups, you had
yeah.
to mix it,
Rejection,
Yep.
a lot of rejection, a lot of goddamn back burner, a lot of didn't make the song, a lot of your shit wasn't good enough. So that's all that you had to do to get to where. But all that shit is what made me. And I never lost any type of relationship. We all still solid.
A lot of it was what made you. But I say this too, because like I said, I was there for a lot of it. Even if I wasn't there that day,
Yeah,
I was there
yeah,
for the whole
yeah.
span of the shit.
Because back then, if you was on a song with a nigga, that was our way of showing love to each other. Boy, I put you on that
Ain't
thing.
no
I put
doubt.
so nigga took it kind of offensive. We was not in the business.
But-
We didn't care about selling records. It was
Yeah.
about showing love and just. Nigga, this
If
what I
it's
fuck
a
with.
hard
This my
song,
fault.
if it's a
I
hard
put you
song, you want to be
I put
on
you-
that bitch.
And if you didn't get
If
put
it's a
on
hard
it,
song, you
that
want
was
to be on it.
offensive. That was offensive. But from a business standpoint,
How you took it a lot.
no. Stay out of my interview, and that's how a lot of people take it. That's how a lot of people take it.
But-
That's
but-
how a lot of
but-
people- when you
when a
when you
lot-
growing up in the game,
I heard. Let
when it ain't no money involved.
Let me
See,
finish
no
my
money
question.
was involved. Go
Let me
ahead.
finish my question.
Yeah.
It's gonna add to the
Yeah,
directive
yeah,
of what
yeah,
you're talking about
yeah.
though. I heard OJ. I heard Deborah Atton, Waka Flocka mama say
Yeah.
something about OJ the Juice Man one time.
Yeah.
She said, "Juice, goddamn, make a hit. That
Yeah.
nigga, he the truth up in
Yeah.
this motherfucker."
Yeah.
But guess what?
Yeah.
Them streets got him. He going
streets
out
got
there
him.
to sell that motherfucking pack.
Yeah, he
if
got-
we
yeah,
ain't
yeah,
doing
yeah.
shit in this studio that involves him at this current moment,
You want
his
that
ass gonna be in the motherfucking street trying to make some money.
I'm gonna give
So-
you a better story though.
Yeah.
What you call it? Thug said, "Boy, I used to have to pay Baby $10,000 a week to keep him in the studio because if I didn't
Lil
keep him,
Baby.
Lil Baby, yeah.
Yeah.
If I didn't keep him in the studio,
He was gonna be
he
in the
finna
street.
go make his bread."
And I
The
heard
same
Lil Baby
thing,
say that about himself. I heard Lil Baby say
but
that
Lil
about
Baby
himself
came back
in the interview.
and gave that boy $1 million for his legal fees.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
That's
know what I'm saying?
That's how it showed
Yeah,
the fucking
yeah,
rub,
yeah.
though.
Yeah, but
But-
Go ahead.
but going back to what you were saying, something.
I got to bring you in on it too because you play a big part.
well,
We
you
finna
know,
come in.
you
Yeah,
know.
I got you, Mac. I got you. Go
I ain't
ahead.
gonna say nothing.
No, I'm finna come
Like
to
I
you.
said,
Right
I'm
to
gonna
you. We right here on you right
Yeah.
now. So go ahead.
But I'm gonna say this first though, because you said something that I don't hear a lot of people say.
What?
When you was like, I could have had the opportunity to do something, but I always thought about everybody else.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's
That's been one of my major downfalls.
That resonates with me well because honestly, I don't think it's a downfall. I think that's what we're supposed to do.
Well, let me tell you why it's a downfall.
And the reason why I'm saying it is because
I got 151 points worth.
Well, I mean, I agree. I mean, but you know, sometimes it be on the bullshit.
I got you. I got you.
I think when the heart we supposed to have is almost like the story of the tortoise and the hare.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right. Yeah.
Because it's like sometimes the stuff we got to go through or we went through, we caused it.
Yeah.
But the stuff that we did that was genuine,
I accept all responsibility before my actions.
it's
Nobody
like,
did.
It's like because you don't hear people say, bro, I consider everybody else.
Yeah.
Because I think about that in comedy.
Yeah.
Like right now, man, at one point I was managing 5 comedians.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah, I
what I'm
know
saying?
that. And you know the headache that it came behind it.
And then
it was a blessing and a curse, though.
Yeah, and it was a blessing because we still work together now.
Yeah.
But I've learned to say, go on, put yourself first because you got a good heart. You still gonna come back good.
Most definitely.
But
Most
5
definitely.
people can't ride in a 2-seater car.
Yeah.
They just real.
Exactly.
And
And
till-
then,
if you
but
got
see,
the heart, you'll
but
be
see,
back.
but see,
You
but
got the
see,
heart,
back,
you'll be back.
you've always moved different. You've always moved different. You've always moved different. And
That's
you,
Brown Spring,
yeah. Well, yeah.
Brown Spring, what up?
No. Stop hollering Brown Spring. Holla Woodland. I mean, what was? Oh, so there.
Yeah.
That's that.
No. But you was a baby in Woodland. Oh, when I was coming up,
what I'm saying, but
Yeah. When my
Now-
was getting her hair done, and we on our way to getting going to
Now,
school.
see, now,
You in there,
now
yeah.
you want to go technical.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gate City. then.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, Gate City 956-8972.
I got you. I got you.
I got
you.
Goddamn, how old you
When your
were
mama
when
used to
you
take me
had
to
that
school.
damn
Kindergarten.
Yeah, kindergarten.
Shit.
Kindergarten.
Boy, you had
Yes,
just
sir.
moved to Woodland Oak because that was in the era. What you was in Woodland Oak, first and second?
No, but we was still, but my grandma stayed in Woodlawn by down in Park.
History.
Y'all was in the
This shit
apartment
go
before.
back.
No.
Yeah, my mama and them stayed in Crestwood Oak.
Yeah.
But I was also,
With your grandma, okay.
I was a dual citizenship.
Okay,
I had dual citizenship.
I got you.
65, 30,
I got you.
65, 15,
I got you.
third court.
Yeah, I
south.
got you.
Right over there by down the park.
I got you. So,
Pat, Jane, Michael, Robert, yes sir.
That was
Yeah.
up, man.
so look, we
Y'all there, y'all?
So we at the mob life era. We put out the CD, so it's time for marketing. The bag real big. You just now finding yourself as far as what you want to do seriously.
Yeah.
You put me together, and I'm telling you, this is why I tip my hat out to you here, because you know we hate to spend money with each other because we always half-ass do each other with business or whatever.
Yeah.
You gave me a budget, nice size budget at that time. Good, I spent it well. I could afford it. But what I hired you to do, you went over and beyond.
Yeah.
You said, bro, I got the street team. I'm gonna put you together a listening party, put you together a show. Then we're gonna have a Bahamas giveaway at the end.
Yeah.
And I got you a Metro bus package that I'm gonna put your advertisement on the back
bus
of
tail.
25 buses or 50 buses or whatever. So with that being said, back in 04, somewhere like that, that was a major package you put together.
hold on,
The
hold
boy
on.
had a comma with some zeros.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Don't forget about Central Plaza Mall in the middle of that whole.
I gotta go with all Central Plaza Mall. So Max Stop. What was your first advertising? Your promotion? Stop. What it was? What your promotion company?
Underground All-Star.
Underground All
All-Star,
Star.
yeah.
So Underground All Star, I was Max's first big project, major
Yeah,
project.
I agree.
And I'm gonna tell you, that boy stamped the city. I got my face, and then let me tell you how retarded I was, and I hate to use that word. I'm gonna tell you how slow I was, because I'm one of the biggest pill men in the city of Birmingham, and I got my face on the back of the Max buses, running
Come
throughout
on,
the city.
on that whole
Riding
I know
through.
that.
Boy, I
Oh,
see
V
you.
suit.
Boy, I see. In a suit, looking like, you know. So
What the name say?
yeah, what the name
Yeah.
say? Man, you stamped the city, Central Plaza, the bus system, billboard, and I'm talking about every pole in Birmingham, from this survey line here to this survey line here. stamped.
Yeah, shout out to Brandon.
Boy, that was the
Todd,
best.
Sam,
Hey, boy, and I know what
Mike.
you did. Hey, I know what you did with that money too, boy.
What?
What about that Chrysler 300?
No,
too?
no,
Yes,
hold on.
you did. Yes, you did. Boy, what about that Chrysler?
Hold on.
You went about that. Hey, that's what you're supposed to do.
Hold on,
You make money.
no,
Man, Dave.
hold on, no.
Bro, I spend good money. What you
No,
you
no, what
supposed to
you
win
said-
about your
no,
goodwill?
No, what you said though was all what you said is like 95%, but I didn't buy a car with that. I spent
Boy, hey,
95%
bro,
on the product.
I understand. Hey, I don't care. I
Uh-uh.
spend. Bro,
No,
what
that's
I'm telling you.
saying.
See,
No,
Mac, though, this is
because
what we don't
I
understand.
believe in you.
No, this is what we don't understand.
believe
He's talking to a satisfied customer. I was
No,
happy
no.
to spend the money
No,
with him.
I agree, but
Boy,
what I was saying.
ironically,
but-
Mac pulled over that 300 right after the advertising.
No,
He pulled over that boy.
no, but first of all, I would cut a lot of hair. We're gonna clear that up. But no, but what it was, believe it or not,
Yeah.
I say it now because it's years later. 'Cause
Yeah.
anything I do for somebody, I do it.
No,
I swear to God,
you went over and beyond,
that's
bro.
what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
with me, I ain't make $1.
You did?
Hell no.
Well, that ain't my fault, man. I
No,
paid,
no,
I
no,
paid,
no,
you
no,
sent me
no,
a price. I paid.
no,
You did an excellent
no,
job.
Listen to
Yeah,
what I'm
go
saying.
ahead.
I'm not saying that I had a problem.
Yeah.
I just saw something in you that you probably didn't see, and I
probably
used
did.
the money
Yeah.
for promotion.
Well, you went over and beyond.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. I was like, I give up my share.
Yeah.
But if he go good, I get the second job.
Yeah, you
And
right.
That's when I make some money.
You right. Okay,
And then
then.
you fire me.
I ain't fire you. I ain't fire you. I don't know where. I ain't
He
fire you.
ain't fire me,
I ain't
goddamn.
fire you.
Right
I
after
ain't
the
fire you.
mall.
One thing about it, though, I
But no,
appreciate
but that's why I did it though. Serious
Yeah.
though, because a lot of stuff I do, I don't believe you should tell the person I'm doing it. Just be done.
Yeah, you did
because
that.
I felt
You did
like
that.
if
Yeah.
it looked good,
Yeah.
I make money in other
And
places.
you,
That's how
I'm
felt.
talking about, and you were so organized. You had timelines. This gonna be here. This we're gonna flush it. This phase here. Got this and line up for the advertising part and everything. And that thing. But do you know? You know the Bahamas giveaway. Everybody was so high in the club. The rapper folks didn't even come get their ticket. So I win.
Yeah.
That's why they didn't even come get the
They
rapper.
ain't come
They didn't even come get the.
And then if you think
Stop,
about it, you
man.
remember you had a release party.
That was
over
it.
Over there in Fairfield.
That was it. That was it. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that
What
was
was the name
it.
of that spot, bro?
No, Club Red, I believe. Club
No,
Red.
I know it. wasn't
Club Red was
It wasn't
on the
Club
south
Red, that was
side.
south
Whoa.
This was
I
in
can't- I
Fairfield,
can't
getting off the
remember.
freeway.
But it was
Yeah.
Right
on
before you
Valley
get to the
Road.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
With the
That
lady,
wasn't called Club
I don't
Red.
know
What
none
the
of
lady
this.
name was that?
Her name was Kay.
Might have been horrible.
KK.
KK, okay, yeah.
KK,
I got you.
Club.
What
So,
was the name of that damn spot, man, in Fairfield?
so
man?
anyway,
But it was
after,
hold on.
They used to have a college. They were like one of the first college nights I
But
remember.
see, I gotta say this before I forget.
yeah,
I remember KK at that club because the party was jumping so hard. You sold a lot of advance tickets.
Yeah.
And it was a door deal.
yeah.
And I remember
Ken just
fussing with
said-
her about the money.
Yeah.
Cause I was like, no, KK, it was a door deal, but you
Yeah.
had sold so many tickets.
I don't remember none
And
of
she
this.
was like, no. And I remember, cause
Yeah.
she was like, no, you over this.
Yeah.
And you were like, man, fuck that shit, give her the money.
Yeah.
The
And I
name of
was
the
like,
spot was
man,
Phoenix.
bro, I
Yeah.
remember the
Phoenix,
Phoenix,
yeah,
that's
Phoenix,
what
yeah.
it was. I
Okay,
remember
Sam,
that
those
night.
Sonny
Phoenix.
Black.
I remember
Hey,
that
shout
night.
out to Sonny.
Sonny Black,
Yeah.
Sonny Black gonna keep it on point. Okay, Sonny Black. What was it? Yeah. Hey, Sonny, keeping us be a boy. Sonny, keep, hey, bro. And then they got me on these shots too, so I'm not. So let's move forward a little bit on the mob. So after mob, like after the release, we did pretty good on the sales. Wallace headed up the street team, and he pushed Prada. We did pretty good. I wouldn't even see. That's what I'm saying. A young man, bro. You got to realize I was probably about 27 at this time.
Yeah.
Playing with
All
playing
over
with
young.
playing with a few commas. So I ain't even checking on the product. I'm listening to that. You remember the sound scans?
Sound scan,
game.
BDS,
Yeah,
all
BDS,
that.
you got to scan. Give them to the mom and pop shows spots to get your scans up. So I had dibbling, dabbling that. But now I was able to move up to what I felt, which Audio State 55 was a great studio. Now we pushing out. I felt like we pushing out. Another thing I should have listened to Sonny Black. Bro, your music too clean. Your shit sound like a symphony. Bro, you need to keep that shit raw. Keep that in there. That shit don't have to be lined up and perfect. Like, your music too clean. So I
was-
like,
that
I
was-
ain't want to hear that
that
shit,
was
son.
Sonny telling you.
Yeah, son, bro, keep that shit street. But guess what? When I go back and listen to that Pac shit, that nigga ad-libs ain't on. That nigga shit just all off and everything. And I was able
It's
to
rugged.
celebrate. I
What they
hear
call
it now.
rugged.
It's rugged. Said keep that shit rugged, bro. I love that song. I love that. So he
Street.
was always got them trying to, but I ain't want to hear that shit. Man, son, I'm finna do my shit or whatever. We can do something, whatever. And arrogance and that type of shit is what brought me down eventually. So once we moved from the mob life era, I started up the LLC Mob Tide Records, which my wife Okay, and I'm gonna give it to my family situation and everything. Married, got 5 kids, got 11 grandchildren and everything. We'll get into that later on after we close and everything, just to let you know where I'm at now. But we're the first mob tied. You gonna sue Jay Prince, you gonna do this and that because we back. I actually go back to 2005. Baby, I ain't studying that shit. Let that shit go.
Yeah.
But it's image and likeness now. And that's what y'all ripping up, and y'all throwing up the same we throwing up. But anyway, that's for another date or whatever. But Mob Tide Records.
Not to mention Wilder Jr. was a promotion dog.
Promotion
And that
dog,
shit-
so he was
and
all,
that shit everywhere.
you know, he was down in Fifth Ward
If you
promoting.
talking about a
in
nigga out of
Texas.
Alabama,
Yeah, they
getting
know
your shit
Wilder
somewhere,
Jr.
That nigga Wilder Jr. was gonna have that shit painted nigga across
So
the south,
so
not
so
just the city.
so now I hooked over Fourth Quarter, Torn, Curb Block, all them guys and everything, and now Mob Tide. I wanted to do. Sonny gonna probably hate me for saying this.
Shout
but
out Curb
yeah,
Block.
yeah, certain shout out Curb. So Sonny gonna probably hate me. Me and him had a conversation the other night. I was like, bro, when I seen you, bro, you mimicked yourself after P. Not trying to be No Limit, but you set your shit up like No Limit. You wanted CDs going out every week. You
tell
running your
Sonny that, man.
yeah. No. We had this conversation.
Can't tell son of that.
When I broke it down to him, he said he seen what I was saying
Well, yeah,
as
son.
far as setting up your set, and I wanted to set mine up like Cash Money.
Yeah.
You know, I got a female artist. I don't want to rap. I want to sit back, run my artist, do artist management and everything. But it seemed like once we got to where we needed to be, everybody got frog legs. Now I gotta rap. And okay, so I'll go first. I'll go out there. That's why I had
What
so
you
many.
mean when you say frog leg?
Yeah, I didn't say yeah.
When
And
you
I
say
don't want to disrespect nobody,
No,
but
no,
my
no,
opinion,
no.
my opinion was
as a CEO.
you had me believing that you wanted it.
That
You
you
wanted the top, but track record shows that your mindset couldn't go past neighborhood superstar.
So meaning when pressure got on as far as cause
It's time.
I'm speaking from what
It's
I
time,
seen.
yeah.
You traveling,
Yeah,
doing shows
You know
from
this.
all across the South.
Yeah, exactly.
You putting artists on stages that
yes,
probably major artists wanted to be
Exactly,
on, or
exactly.
people who was on the brink of being a major
Exactly.
artist wanted to be on in different clubs and stuff across the South
Yeah.
and the city. So when you say artists, you getting to the brink of being what having full radio play. Where we at?
So
when you say
when you
we got to the point, where
we
at?
played the radio game, but when they actually seen that, boy, this boy putting the bag behind us for real, and now we got
Not scared to invest.
president of CTE hollering us, bigger ranking. Now we got meetings over here in Atlanta with Vinny Kumar, Gucci Man lawyer.
Yeah.
We over here doing stuff. Now they offering us the club down in Jacksonville, Florida. Now we got stuff in Jackson, Mississippi. Now we got Miami. Now we got all of Alabama.
Yeah, it's coming.
Now this thing is coming live. Boy, you gotta now you gotta live up to what you've been talking on the radio. It's time to get in there.
Yeah.
It's time to get in there. I gotta say this, boy, and I
You ready?
love this is why you hurt me, and this is why I gotta say this. I signed the best artist in Alabama. Opposed to, I gotta give GP his prop, and GP thumbs up this boy too. GP and this boy on the same level. GP is more Andre 3000. This boy here is more Lil Wayne. So I gotta put him in the same.
When you talking about comparing them to
I
somebody.
signed Atlantis, man. And
spoke on Atlantis.
if
Sonny
I
spoke on
yeah
Atlantis.
and hold on, I gotta give props to my little brother G Child because he's a beast. I signed G Child in Atlantis. That was my ticket out of here. Boy, when I got the bag behind you and got all these folks vouching for you, DJ Lando, who got killed over in Atlanta, Jeezy's DJ, Drummer Boy, I'm messing with Insane Wayne, Drummer Boy brother, we messing with Zaytoven, we over here. Boy, when I got the bag behind you and these folks pushing us, show out. Show where Alabama been standing up for. Show this and that. Man, they act so crazy and fumble. I had to reach back and get GP. That's how GP got, well, homeboy shit too. But that's why I had to get GP on Gypsy Queen.
Okay, so we going
Because I had to show who in the hell gonna blow because I'm spending so much motherfucking money.
Oh yeah.
So much, man, I'm
Sure.
taking penitentiary chances. I'm taking my trips, doing my thing. And I'm coming, bro, I ain't got no time to sleep. I'm running a full-time record label and a full-time drug
Pressure.
empire.
And then
Pressure.
family life. too.
Pressure and family life, and I gotta make the money, hide the money, spend the money, keep the family safe, keep the team safe, keep folks out of jail, get folks out of jail, don't go to jail,
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
and get on,
That's a lot.
You know what I'm saying? And so that shit hurt me, bro, because when Bigger Rankin picked us up, he gave us the keys to Florida. Bigger Rankin gave us the keys to Florida. That boy said, man, listen, you don't owe me nothing, bro. I'm doing this for free, and I'm giving you both of my clubs Thursday night and Friday night. One over here in Jacksonville, the other one over here in Jacksonville. Come down, it's yours. Bigger Rankin gave me the keys.
I had to walk into it.
Walk into it, bro. And so that made me feel like, and you know, we had the big time video, the yachts, the all that, yeah. So we did our
we
thing,
were there.
yeah. And
In the
we had,
300.
so it was nothing. No,
Well,
Mac,
nah.
you came.
Nah, we was at- nah, we was
Don't-
in 300.
listen,
We was
I'm
in
not
the
coming
Oh,
to
you
the
drove the 300 down?
Listen, man, if you gonna
I remember
hey,
you, Brian, the
I'm
tire
not-
went down.
Yeah.
I'm not coming to the Stardome if you're gonna bring up that 300 joke and pull me out of that crowd.
No,
Leave that alone now.
I got other shit for that.
I realized, Mac, you was young too, but when you did this too now.
Yeah, I
But it's
mean,
about 15, 16 years ago
Like,
or more.
like a lot of
When
people.
is 03?
But see, but the
Shit,
thing
that's
is,
20 years ago, ain't it?
21 years.
20 years
in
ago.
03, 21 years ago.
Oh, say just say 05.
I was
Oh,
even
04.
even 05. I was 24.
Yeah, you was a young boy.
Cause
Young
I
man.
got here when I was 22.
Yeah, you was a young man.
Yeah, we young.
Yeah. So you supposed to go spend half of the bag on what you're supposed to do.
Oh, no,
I ain't
I ain't
tripping.
spending
It's all
bag.
good.
I was
So
sliding
anyway,
on that cut.
but mob time. So we just. But let me tell you what really happened. That really put me in a position, and now I'm finna, shifted a little bit. Put me in the position to where I say what God said. Hey, boy, you ain't got beside yourself, because I got to a point to where I could snap my finger and anything can happen for me. And I know that area, and I know that glory, and that junk feels good, but it's false glory, and I was going all the way away from purpose, what I was put here for.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna tell you no lie. Something that you think of and something that you come up with, when you can go in a club and 1,000 people screaming mob tide, it's mine. And all these folks got your shirts and everybody rip. What you need, Bubba? What you need? That I ain't gonna lie, that's false glorification.
It'll
And it
fill you
tricked
up.
me. It
It'll
tricked
fill
me,
you
filled
up.
me up, bro.
Yeah.
And now I'm walking around like, nigga, I got your life in my hand. If I want, whatever. Like Max said, give her the money. Do that. And feeling myself. Oh, until the feds came. You want to stop me, you can, but that's what we going on to now.
I got you. I already know he mentioned
Okay, I
it.
got
That's
you.
what we gonna get.
I got you.
I know what we're gonna get because I know we got to pass the mob like era, and we got into the mob tie era.
Yeah.
But I ain't get the name of that mixtape that I've been trying to remember all damn night.
Watch me and
watch
Mob-
me,
Watch Me and-
watch me, is
Watch
what
Me
I'm
and
remember.
mob music.
And then mob music came out, and then you start going into the individual artists.
No. After that, no, I ain't going to. After that, I start going into the feds.
I understand, but I'm talking about what you were working on.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah, that was it.
I
Yeah,
know
that
what
was it.
made the
Yeah,
headline,
I got you.
but I was in the
Yeah,
yoke.
I got you.
I remember what you were working on when they goddamn came.
Yeah, I got you.
I remember
You're right,
motherfucking
you're right.
Cigarillo.
Yeah, you're right.
Cause
Yeah.
I'm talking about the era once you actually
Yeah,
moved
start
down
messing
here
with Buddy Roll
by
and
the
all
Platinum.
that. Yeah, exactly.
Before
Yeah.
you went back to the house.
Yeah,
Know what I'm
exactly. Yeah.
saying?
So I was at the Platinum first, then I moved on Third Avenue.
And the old Dodge Shade, what
The
Dodge
old Dodge
Shade
should be,
used to
yeah.
a
But
studio
then
right there.
but my main studio was on Third because me and Pinky.
Then you went to Third.
Yeah, Pinky and Tommy, her husband.
Yeah.
at the time.
I skipped from
Yeah,
that to the house.
yeah.
It was Third first.
No, the feds moved me back to the house.
Okay.
Yeah, the feds moved me. We'll get there, but go ahead.
You went to the house, then the Third.
No.
Then back to the house.
Yeah. Well, when I went to the house, I was getting rid of that shit. Yeah. When I went to the house, so
It
the
was
feds moved me from Third Avenue, and I was forced to the house to get rid of that shit
So-
and get ready to go in.
So you were dissolving.
Dissolved, yeah. So at that time, the team was solid. I had probably about 13 artists under contract, had producers under contract. Let me give a shout out right here and let me stop. Around when you asked me when I started feeling myself and started having that confidence,
Yeah.
GP can agree to this. It takes a certain producer to bring out the best in you. The producer, me and SL was more so brothers, but he can bring out the best in me. TP is who helped me find myself.
That goddamn TP tough.
That boy is who helped me find myself. That boy was able to.
True.
I'm talking about
TP,
Taylor,
super
super producer. Gotta give a shout out TP. He kind of upset with me.
TP?
He kind of upset with me. Go ahead, brother.
From before KBQ, like when you was developing yourself,
Uh-huh.
you got serious as an artist,
Uh-huh.
which was before TP.
Mhm.
I just want to compare the two eras.
Mhm.
When you was with like us and Rock House,
Yeah.
and you felt that motivation,
Yeah.
and that need to get better,
Yeah.
versus the era with TP.
Yeah.
How did those differ?
Well, in that era, the first era, I was trying to prove myself to y'all,
Getting better
to
as
the
an
greats.
artist.
So it's
Yeah.
a different.
Yeah.
focus, a different drive.
I was trying to prove myself to y'all, so I'm really dancing to y'all music, really your music, y'all music, everybody. I'm trying to prove myself to y'all. In the TP era, I'm trying to prove myself to the world. Yeah, so this is me.
Yeah.
I found myself.
Confident,
You
built,
you
ready to
ignited
go.
the flame, but then I put the wind to
The
it.
comfort zone is
Yeah,
different.
exactly.
Motivation.
Exactly. Because, and I got scared because a lot of this stuff that they be talking about with spirits and everything, it got scary in the booth, bro. Because I had to start absorbing myself in the music. I got one song that I'm really fearful of, and Sonny Black love that song, Bricks in the Bass.
Is it after a real life events happening?
Well, no, not necessarily that. I become that character. Sonny Black love Bricks in the Basement. He love it. Boy, if you don't do nothing else, give me Bricks in the Basement. All right, Sonny Black, you can have it.
Everybody different.
But no, hold on. Let me tell you why. He felt my soul in there. And I was able, bruh, it's something that I was involved. I was consumed in that song.
Stop it.
Go ahead.
Bricks in the Basement is that after the real life event that happened in Atlanta?
Why you want to bring that up?
Because that's the song I feel.
Oh yeah, change.
That song I feel. So I'm saying everybody's different.
Yeah.
That song touched Sonny Black.
Yeah.
But the song where you had the incident.
Yeah, I had a major incident. Yeah.
That touched me.
Okay, yeah. I had a major. Yeah, you're right. And that was a song that I put my soul in. But I didn't know. But hold on. I was an amateur at that time. I didn't know what I was
It don't
doing.
matter how you see yourself. It's the
Hey,
message.
man.
No, bro,
I
I'm
got you. Go
serious.
ahead.
It's the message
Is this
that
how the
touch-
interview's supposed to go? Go ahead.
It's the message that
I ain't seen
touch
nobody
us.
asking that motherfucker no questions. Go ahead, GP. Go talk
It's
to
the
him.
message that touched us. You
Okay.
just hit on the cylinder when you was like, Ken felt bricks in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
Ken can relate to that because of something that happened in his life.
Okay, but the point I was trying to make was, it had started getting scary because I had learned how to inject my spirit into the music and become that song.
Where you was mentally locked in and you
Yeah,
noticed that.
yeah. So now my ad libs different. The way I'm delivering the verse is different because I'm consumed in the song, and they got scared because
You was that character.
yeah, I became him.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So,
Yeah.
I don't know which one happened first.
But
So
being-
Change happened first. What you talking about?
what I'm talking
Yeah.
so that was before Ken.
Yeah.
Bricks
Way
in the
before,
Basement.
way before.
But so the way the first one touched me.
Yeah.
You probably wasn't even in that mental mindset.
No, I wasn't.
You was just in a hard space and
Exactly.
relating yourself to the track.
You right on
which
point.
I felt.
Yeah, you on point. Yeah,
You see what I'm
you
saying?
right. Yeah, you
So
right.
I'm just trying to get the insight.
No, you
on
right.
The real life shit was happening in your life.
All the time, but you on point on what you saying. You hitting it right on the head.
You was speaking
Yeah.
on it, but you felt what Ken,
Yeah.
the song Ken
Yeah.
felt. It was a thing.
But I was able to identify it later. I did it and felt it then, but I didn't know what it actually
So, I
was.
talking
Yeah,
about-
exactly.
Yeah, that's
Until
all
later
I'm
on.
saying.
Yeah,
So
that's
I was
it.
just trying to see what the thinking was,
Yeah.
the motivation was behind those
Yeah.
two songs.
And you probably always had that talent, able to get yourself consumed in the song. How you ride the beat, the what you call it, the I'm saying as far as the what they call it, you know,
Cadence?
yeah, the cadence of the song or whatever. That's not what I'm talking. I'm talking about that too on a fraction, but what I'm mostly talking about is with that song right there. I was able to project my spirit into that song.
Bricks in the basement.
Yeah, Bricks in the Basement, and
Nothing to do with
it's an eerie feeling
Yeah.
because that I really opened myself up to be consumed by that, and it felt good to do it when I dropped it, and that was me.
Are
And
you looking back? Is that hindsight?
Yeah, that's hindsight, yeah.
No, I'm saying, is that hindsight that how you explaining that, or did you feel like that then?
Yeah, I felt like that. No, that's hindsight looking back
That's
to where I'm
hindsight
at now. Yeah,
Yeah.
to where I'm looking. Yeah, to where I'm at now. But I knew I had found myself because I went back and looked at it. I said, yeah, that's it. I'm getting it.
Yeah.
I'm still missing little bits and pieces because I still don't have that interesting sound like I really, really want it. But I'm real, real close. And that's when I feel like God stopped me. Because, boy, you finna get into something that you don't need to be getting into.
Yeah.
And so after mob time, after all of the fun, all of the money spent, all of the glamour, whatever, what the city know us for, the feds hit my door. I was dealing with some guys up top, you know, North Alabama, Tennessee, and everything, and shit went bad for them, and they rolled it over to me.
You grabbed the door.
They rolled it over to me. What I wanna leave and what I wanna say in this interview, the reason why I'm out and I didn't want to change the vibe is because when the feds hit my house, they hit my house looking for the character. They came to my house looking for DonDadda. They thinking that I'm actually this mob figure.
They
Bruh,
think they finna run up in a trap.
They think they finna run up in Chapo spot.
Yeah.
It was 75 FBI agents in my house, personal residence.
You think that was cause of the rap shit?
Because of the name, how they blowed it up, how the snitches that said, boy, that nigga on, boy, he this, boy, he that, boy, y'all finna hit the lick, boy, and they want time off of what they finna go through. I'm glad Sonny Black came.
They like they coming in young.
I can say,
I've been watching the whole time.
no, I know he have, but I would rather for Sonny to interject in this interview opposed to you, because you talking about some rap shit, which is good, and I respect you, GP. But, yeah, exactly. But no, Sonny Black finna stamp something that's very important.
Both sides.
I respect both sides. GP, I gave you goddamn problem. Hey, man. Sonny Black gonna stamp what I went through with the feds because I gave him my paperwork from the lawyer directly from my hand to his hand, and he ain't got that little bird. Man, I ain't finna talk to you. Listen to that world. Get on your phone, world. So when I got hit, a lot of folks that went to whispering in Sonny Black ear, and me and Sonny Black was cool. And I got other partners that I messed with the long way. And Sonny Black, he didn't never even come to me on that like I'm hearing that. It's just what real niggas do when you mess with dude. And he wasn't in the game with her, but I felt it necessary to go and show him like, bruh, this what it is. And I had to let him, nigga, don't take my word for it. Read it in black and white. And so that's what I want him to inject in, that he's seeing it in black and white. So, and I'm not no paperwork nigga on that because that's not my life no more.
So hold on, Bubba, for the listeners.
You be asking some real questions, and I'm with the smoke now. I'm still with the smoke. I ain't changed my life, but I don't mind.
Well, no.
I don't mind. Go ahead.
Because we got to be fair. In the
Go ahead.
interview.
Yeah.
When you say paperwork,
Uh-huh.
and you spoke to Sonny, right?
Yeah. So let me just get this part though. Let me tell you about the buzz. Let me get the buzz.
All right.
So it was 75 agents in my house. And there was no DEA. There was no Jefferson County. There was no Birmingham police. There was no. Everybody in my house was full tactical gear, FBI. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing
United
here?
States.
Let me tell you what's so messed up about this though, bro. I was having a sleepover for my 8-year-old daughter upstairs. Pinky daughter was there. It was about eight little girls upstairs in their little panties watching movies and watching Dora the Explorer upstairs at a sleepover. And they walking through my house with AR-15s and red beans, bro. I thought, what you mean? Be careful. Shit, this shit here, go to Pacer.com, you can read it. This public record, my shit ain't sealed. Yeah, so look. So what I'm saying is, I'm thinking Atlantis, because when Atlantis and TP dropped me off, Atlantis went downstairs and spent the night in the studio in my house. I had a studio built in my house. TP went on to the house. So I'm thinking TP still playing. He done came beating on my goddamn door at 6 o'clock. So I didn't grab my pistol. I just jumped about the bed. I said, nigga, man, you playing, nigga, what? I said, now who is it? FBI. I said, nigga, you playing what? Boy, when I opened that door, Boy, all of them.
75.
Ooh, back door. And guess what? That little goddamn dog we had that bark all the time.
Bro,
that bitch didn't even
I ain't
bark.
said shit
They ain't
about
said nothing.
They had
Eating
the
all that
dog.
goddamn little Caesar treats and all that little
And
shit.
the
And-
dog
yeah.
whisper with him.
Boy, they had all.
Well, Kincaid woke.
Man, they had moved him. They done gave. So how he telling me I used to stay next door to the mayor. So he had moved about a month. I know they done gave him the trip. I know they done gave him the play that we investigating your neighbor. And so he moved to Pleasant Grove.
You got the hell on.
But I'm thinking he just moved in there. But I'm cocky, Sam. I'm arrogant. They can't touch me. The lady who I was renting my cars from in the airport, she like, hey, Bubba, the Alphabet boys been up here. They asking about all them cars you rent and going back and forth. I said, man, fuck them folks. They ain't got nothing on me. Run it. Run it.
Oh, yeah.
Run it.
That might not
Ignorant.
do it.
And yeah,
Alright.
yeah. So
Nigga,
when I
alright.
got popped, bro, man, guess what? So I got popped. They made statements. They scared that I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna do something. DonDadda. I had Randy Dempsey. He was able to convince him that hey, he's not no threat. Put up the housing, property, and all that stuff. So I got out on bond, and me and my daughter was sitting on the porch, and one of her friends was Keena, my little baby, 8 years old. She said somebody up the street, the police had just went to their house for just just a call or checking on something. My little girl turned around and said, "Dad, it's their turn now." That shit crushed me, bro. That shit crushed me. And guess what?
This before you gone. This before
Before
you
I'm
leave.
gone, bro. Bro, that shit
How old
crushed
is
me.
Keena now, man?
8 years old. She 21 now and
Keena
finna go to the
21.
reserve.
I ain't Keena
21 finna go to the reserve. So,
Time.
bro, that shit crushed me, and that let me know out of all this shit I did, this was the position I put my children in. And now Keena's scared of the police. I'm saying, hey, Keena, you can do. I'm promoting the FBI now. Hey, go work for the agency.
Hey,
go
go
be a
get
lawyer.
you a
Go be a
job.
judge. Go do. I'm promoting that shit now.
Keena
Dad,
your youngest?
Keena my youngest. I don't want to work. I'm scared of the police. Daddy, every time they pull them, I'm just scared. I said, why, Keena? Because of what happened to me. I'm scared of the police. I don't like them. But they was in my house with AR-15s with the beams and everything. Them fools threw a flashbang in my house. Atlanta's downstairs. They said, who you got in your house, Mr. God? I said, I got an artist downstairs. They went down there. He hollered at the sergeant in charge. Can I? Atlantis, come up, FBI. He ain't come. He
They
down there.
said they called a name
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Hey, he high down there. Atlantis, come up. Guess the sergeant said, bang him. So I'm in handcuffs. They don't put their fingers in my ears.
They
Man,
told
this
one
motherfucker,
thing
this
about
motherfucker threw a flashbang in my goddamn house, man.
That hard.
But Atlantis came up, that mother sheetrock out there, and Atlantis was looking like, Atlantis was looking like, he came up, that nigga thought Jesus had came back. That boy thought the good Lord had came back.
Boy, that been some up there.
But that nigga was
They ain't know how. They ain't know he posted out
Yeah.
there with the fire. They ain't know what the thing
Yeah.
coming. So they
Yeah.
must came
Yeah.
to the front. They ain't come through the infamous
Yeah,
back door.
exactly.
Yeah.
But you know what? So,
Back door.
a lot of my partners, son and one of them, and my daughter even said, Mom, I didn't see you to prison. You selling drugs, sent you to prison. Listen, it's all a conglomerate. And that's why I had to change my life because, bro, the team, I ain't gonna lie to them. The team flipped, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The team, bro, they parted from my ass like the Red Sea.
But
Well,
speaking
you
of
said-
Atlanta,
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Speaking
You
of
had
Atlanta,
something. No, go ahead.
They're taking
Nah,
the-
I ain't gonna pinpoint him, but go ahead. What you want to ask?
taking the power from the. We just gonna speak on Atlanta because we gotta get Big Will
Yeah.
questioning enough before we get too far in.
Okay.
Big Will said, "Who?" We gonna go back to when you said you was trying to see who was ready.
Yeah.
Now I'm going back into some rap stuff,
Okay.
and we know where we at. We don't let the folder ran up
Okay.
and down.
All right.
Who was ready between Atlantis and G Child when you said
Who was ready?
When you said
Yeah.
you was at the brink.
Seen that.
I'm gonna have to go ahead. I'm gonna have to give it to. I'm
22.
gonna give it to G Child
Right there at the time.
because Atlantis. You got to realize Atlantis used to rapping in prison for what 10, 15. How long he was down, Sonny? About 15. Yeah. So Atlantis used to rapping in prison. He don't understand the procedures of rocking a show, moving a crowd, being in certain situations. But the nigga doing prison concerts. Actually, Atlantis done almost started riots in prison. This
I've
boy
heard
was so
something.
good. Folks leaving they visit early. They telling their folks to go home because Atlantis got a show at 3:00.
I've heard.
So,
that.
but G Child has been borderline mainstream for a long time.
So he was out with he had the more social aspect.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
And to give G Child is not as lyrical, and G Child gonna say the same thing. G Child is not a beast as far as lyrics on the mic as Atlantis is, but G Child brings two aspects to the game. He's a producer, singer, and art. And
Okay, G Child did track.
Yeah.
He
And
told me
he
so.
plays the pianos. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's the truth. Yeah.
I knew his song and rap.
And you got to realize G Child was on The Voice. He made it to The Voice.
Okay.
Yeah, he made it to The Voice. L.A. Reid, you gonna get mad. L.A. Reid told G Child, lose 30 pounds, start smoking cigarettes. I got you. Get what G Child did. Went back to the cutoff. So next question.
That was
Went back to Belsman. No, but hey, you ain't gonna get into that
We just jumped
industry
into
stuff because that's gonna kind of slide into that Diddy shit. So I ain't gonna go into that. Go ahead. We ain't gonna do that
Just
tonight.
said the goddamn forbidden word.
Yeah.
But like I said, we just slipped off just because you said Atlanta night.
Yeah, I would say.
Now we talking about the Buzz, the folks in now.
But as far as respected, Atlantis.
Okay.
As far as respected,
Street.
yes. As far as street artists, Atlantis. G Child in the street. G Child get out.
Both of them streetwise.
But as far as respected, as far as niggas from OGs all the way down to the field, but just expect that nigga as nigga, you gonna be the one to put us on.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
At this time,
Boy, I'm telling you, them shots got me on too. Go ahead, son.
around this time,
Yeah.
G Child go to prison. Atlanta's free.
Yeah.
Atlanta's came home with over 4,500 records.
Yep. And hit you first.
No,
We said
that don't
45.
matter.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he ain't lying. That boy ain't lying.
Like songs written or rap?
Songs written.
He know
Okay.
what he wrote.
Yeah, songs
How
written.
did you know he wrote that?
Because he told me I ran with him in prison.
No, he ain't lying though, GP. That's that.
I ain't saying he is. I'm just saying that's crazy.
But you gotta realize,
This was the problem. This was the problem.
Go ahead.
You got 4,500 records. You
Yeah.
came home, you ready for war, right? He
Yeah.
was with Magic when he came home.
Yeah.
By the way. They wanted to write new songs. Like you got 4,500 records and you want to write.
But let me tell you why he did.
You got
But Sonny,
you got 10
Sonny,
hits
let me tell you why he wanted to do that. Out of fear.
It's out of fear.
Out of fear.
Oh,
Yeah.
alright.
Out of fear.
But
Fear of you gotta realize the boy been rapping in prison for 14 years, P.
unknowing. Right?
Yeah.
So now we're
Yeah.
looking at what Atlantis, Gatewood, Said DiBiase, Bing Bing, and Gangsta B, and Triple M, and all those guys.
Yeah.
Right? They didn't realize they was Kevin Gates and Plies and all these niggas before they even came.
Yeah.
Right? So you listening to, like he said, Cash Money, right?
Yeah.
With the,
Yeah. So he want to change. He
Yeah.
want to do some of that shit.
Yeah.
I want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to be like,
Yeah.
oh, I got the bricks
Yeah.
and I got
Yeah.
that. But all them niggas, the whole crew,
Yeah.
all these niggas at the top tier of the rap game in prison, all of them was
Yeah.
connected some kind
Yeah.
of way, right?
Mhm.
So
Was that the
they-
Federation?
The Federation.
The Federation, yeah.
I don't think they realized.
Listen, let me tell you something, Sonny. You didn't even go to this event we went to. It was one of these. It was a Caucasian bar we went to on the South Side. Yellow Wolf had his listening party. He had just got signed to Shady Records. When we walked in the building, it was me, G Child, and my niece. No, it was me, Atlantis, G Child, and my niece. When we walked in the building, Yellow Wolf was doing the interview. He stopped the interview mid speech. Oh my God, this who put me on, this who taught me. Bro, you gotta put, yeah.
It was Cap.
Yeah. He wasn't Cap.
It was Cap.
It wasn't Cap. Why would you do that in the middle of an interview and you just got signed to a major artist?
It was Cap because he ran with Shorty Fat. And Shorty Fat ran with Atlantis. Atlantis had been in jail for 14 years.
But goddamn, you
That's
gotta
why-
realize. Well,
that's
hold
why
on. I ain't gonna call it Cap. You know I don't call it Cap. Well, no, Kenny.
This what need to be on record.
Ken, hold on. This you might be right about that part, but all these niggas you named, who they looked up to?
That ain't what I said.
No, I know what you said, but I'm saying out of all of them, who they looked up to?
Cub was in jail for 14 years.
He still ain't gonna answer the question.
He didn't know this guy.
Bring some more chill out the back, Will. I mean, John call that boy Will.
Yeah, so like I said,
Go-
he didn't know man. He knew Shorty Fat.
Okay.
So
But who did Shorty Fat look up to and try to mimic?
Atlantis.
Thank
That
you.
was
That's all I
Atlantis.
was trying to say. What I'm telling you is, it might have been Cap, but you really, really embarrassed yourself to stop your interview at your listening party for your signing of Shady Records to get his boy these major props that
But
you
that
did.
was natural homage, though.
That's why.
That what it
That's the
sound
point
like
I
to me,
tried to make.
man, huh?
That's the point I tried
He
to
probably,
make.
He probably was.
That's the point I tried to make.
It might have been distorted how they met or whatever. But
Made it sound
he
like
just was just
natural homage.
he seen him walked up in there. He just was sound like he was giving him a shout out.
You already
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
Shit, I don't even know if there's no more.
sound like he was giving a shout out.
There's some more of that.
Yeah.
Some more of that tequila back there.
But that cold medicine, huh?
So the cold-
That's what it is.
Huh? Most definitely, Pete.
That tequila clear your ass.
Yeah,
up.
but after that though, so I guess we about time to wrap up a little bit.
I mean, we can go back to a part two. So whatever you want to wrap it
Well,
up.
I was going. Well, you wanted to let them know where I am now,
Yeah.
and just briefly
And
or
then
whatever.
then we'll come back and to get the details.
Okay, all right, okay.
Yeah,
So
they done came in the house. And,
yeah.
and
So they bust me. I went to court. Got a couple of partners who went to court with me. Some of my partners went to me. Make sure I was gonna keep it solid. They looked like they was there for support, but nigga, I know what you was there for. Make sure that I was gonna
So
make sure I walked the yellow brick road. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
Make sure they name
yeah.
wasn't
So
good.
yeah. So anyway, it was a major indictment. They gave me 151 months. They gave me 12 years and 7 months. So I had to do 10 years and some change on that.
Yeah. Whole decade.
Immediately. Boy, listen to that. I ain't never did nothing like that. But I looked at that time sheet and that motherfucker said 2013. They said end date 2024. I said they must have made a mistake because I know they don't want me. They really want me to stay here to. Well, that shit said 2024. I said, no. I said, I need to go holler at my counselor in the morning. I went and hollered at my partners and everything. You know, feds got cars and everything. So you went to Alabama, call your paperwork good, get your paperwork in. They get it. You either bring it with you since I was fresh out the street, had to get it mailed in and all that type of stuff. Check you out. You good. You get your care package and everything. You get the roll. If not, you gonna check in with the lieutenant. I ain't finna go into all that. But anyway, I said, hey, bro, what? So what my date is? What? Yeah, you're 24, bro. You short. I said, bro, this 13.
Yeah.
2013. I said, 24. I said, shit, man, what they get? They could be here Monday.
Yeah.
So God blessed. Obama came in with the Sentencing Commission, and they changed the laws to it's called a law called drug -2. So anything with drugs, dealing with drugs with no violence, you lose 2 points off the sentencing guidelines. So wherever you was, if you was a 38, you go down to a 36. You was a 34, go down to 32, so forth and so on. So I lost 2 points, which actually took 30 months off my sentence. So I almost got 3 years. So it brought me down to 121.
So you made it wouldn't be here right now in Willard.
Oh no! I'll be getting out here right along this time.
Okay.
So, so I ain't take the stand and everything, which it wasn't in my program anyway. But I ain't take the stand. Obama did like Trump did his thing. Obama and Eric Holder, they did their thing. I forgot who the AG was at that time. And please don't say Sessions, but it probably was. But Sentencing Commission is not lying to it. But sentencing. That's why they had a sentencing commission, because I ain't got to deal with you motherfuckers who want to keep folks locked up forever for nothing. So I took the drug program and was able to get out. But in there, then God spoke to me. He said, I made the federal government spend $2 million just to get some alone time with you. You couldn't hear me over the strippers, over the loud music, over the money and everything. So now that I got your attention, this is what I want you to do. And man, I'm not gonna lie to you. The feds was horrible because I put my family in a bad position, and I was away. And it's not nothing, but it was the best experience of my life. You actually get to see who love you, and this is one thing I want to leave with people. You have to find out who actually love you and who tolerate you, because they both look the same. They both look like twins.
Yep.
So you have to be able to identify who actually love you. And my thing in the prison, your first year, everybody rides. Second year, few folks drop off. Third year, you gonna see them drop off. If you make it to 5, whoever riding after 5, them folks here really love you. But even in that, just even out here, how you move now, you need to identify who actually love you and who will tolerate you, and who's there just for something. So I was
Everyday
able,
life.
man, I was able to learn stocks, real estate, a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I was hooked up with. I mean, I was in prison with Jeff Skilling. He was over the Enron scandal, $400 million scandal. I was in there with Jesse Jackson's son. I'm talking about actually in the cell with Jesse Jackson's son. Jeff Skilling, the guy that was on ATL, the guy who created the Popeyes biscuit. Some of these mob guys from the Lucchese family and everything. I actually started a trucking company. Yeah, that boy, super $100 million nigga. I actually started a trucking company with the guy who was part of the Lucchese family or whatever. He blessed me. I was able to feed my family and everything. And we probably ran the trucks for about 2 years or whatever. Then we parted ways. But in that, I said, man, you know what's really bad? Man, them boys in there, man, them boys laugh at drug dealers. Bubba, you went through all that for $250,000? I make $500,000 behind my computer and I don't need a gun. They laugh at drug dealers. Listen, I was in there with a guy named James Biden. He was the liaison between the United States and Saudi Arabia. So what they wanted to do, they wanted to build a high-speed rail train from Saudi to Mecca, to the holy city. And it was like $1 trillion deal. So what they had him in there for is to broker the deal, because they probably was getting 4%. They money costed 4%, and he wanted to see could he get it for 3. And I'm gonna show you how nigga mentality is. So I'm sitting there. My conversations with these guys, I'm like, man, bro, I got 10 bands, I got 50 bands, I got 30 bands, I got 100 bands. Man, these folks, yeah, so I spent $1 million on that. Yeah, I spent $10 million on that. I'm like, yeah, man, I ain't talking about this. I don't want. But ain't nothing but M's. These boys talking about M's. So
was your CEO mindset that put you in these circles, or was it that?
It was my leadership.
Okay.
So I took that.
Everybody don't come out.
No.
With certain
No. The clowns are still back there talking about how many women they done slept with and how many bricks they done sold.
Yeah.
That's what the clowns back there doing.
They ain't trying to meet.
I'm in the law library.
Make
I'm in the law
money.
library showing with E.B. McCain, showing who the representative for E.B. McCain showing me how to set up a nonprofit organization. I'm with Jesse Jackson showing me how to set up a nonprofit
You're
organization
using your time.
wisely.
Yeah.
One of the lieutenants said, boy, you gonna really be someone you get out there, boy, because you stay in that law library.
Yeah.
But-
You ain't
but
never
let
been
me-
no diamond now.
Yeah, but-
I done known you for a long time.
But let me show you
that
what
you ain't never been.
Let me show you what James
Yeah.
Biden taught me though. So he was the broker between that deal, $1 trillion deal, and the percentages was off. So if he can get them, if they was paying 4% for their money, if he can, you got to do 1% of $1 trillion. That's how much he's saving them. So he was like,
a lot of
he was
money.
like, Adam, I can get the money for 2%. I was like, ooh, 2%. I said, well, look, James, go on and give it to them for 3%, and you make 1% on the back end. He said, no. He said, I'm gonna give it to him for 2%, and I don't make nothing on that deal, but I got an open checkbook with the Saudis.
Yeah.
He didn't say it to me, but guess what he said to me, bro? That's nigga mentality you thinking. You thinking like a nigga.
He finna
Go and
make
make your
him out
1%. I'm gonna show you how to think like a big boy. Give it to him, and now you got an open checkbook with the Saudis and the U.S. because you done broken the bill. So what that little percentage that I was finna make, I got an open checkbook on both sides.
You cut off.
I got an open checkbook to do whatever I want to do now because I gave y'all the whole deal.
Okay, I got you. You talking about
And that's what
when he
elevated. That's what elevated me. And so I sit in there. I was thinking about. I had little nonprofits I wrote because I spend a lot of time in the hole for cell phones. But yeah, so I was able to set nonprofits. I wanted to get into real estate. I wanted to do my trucking company. I wanted to do my car lot. I wanted to do staffing agency, little stuff like that. So when I hit the ground, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. Music was the farthest thing from my mind. Farthest thing from my mind. So now I'm married to
I guess that answer T still a question.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was about to ask that question.
with everything you've been through, what I mean, would you invest again? No. I would.
But if you say no, now
Advisory.
In
I was
music
gonna say,
again,
like,
for the audience.
Advisory.
If you don't see the question.
Advisory.
Would you invest in music again?
Yeah,
is the
advisor.
question. Yeah.
And let me give T Steele props. Let me tell you how I felt about T Steele. T Steele was a solid dude, bro, and he always carried himself without ever putting himself in a compromising position. And he was able to move in the corporate America and in the streets without ever putting himself in a compromise. Because I felt like T Steele thought about his well-being, his family, the embarrassment of his name and his legacy and everything. But he was still able to be solid in that right. You know what I'm saying? So I take my hat off to him because I tell dudes like that, you did something I wasn't able to do. Because I left my kids, I left my grandkids.
A lot of them fell for it.
Yeah. We fell for
A lot
it.
of
And
them
he
fell
never
for
fought.
blood, too.
Yeah, he
He
was what?
feel the blood.
Yeah, you see that? You got Negroes that's go. I always throw
Feel
you.
the blood,
What city was I?
Still always straight up, man.
Straight up, yeah. So,
you see
about
dude
yeah,
get loose.
yeah.
See dude
So,
get loose. T Steele.
So yeah, so now I'm into real estate. I don't, we purchased some. Well, first of all, my family. I have 3 sons, 2 daughters. Blended relationship. I have my wife Danielle Goodman. My children, and I have 11 grandchildren. And we've accumulated some land. And I've accumulated my home builder's license, and I have a partnership with a GC, so I'm doing commercial and residential.
Okay.
I'm the number 3
Post incarceration. We
post incarceration. So yeah, let me give y'all some motivation, and I'm gonna let y'all go. Felon, straight out the feds. I ain't been out 3 years yet. I've landed contracts with the University of Alabama. I'm the number. That's why I'm dressed like this. I'm the number 2 contractor.
They're getting our work.
Been just getting off work. A good man services. That's my I'm the number 2 contractor for the city of Birmingham. I do a lot of renovation work for the Department of Disability Rights and Resources, where they upgrade elderly and disabled properties to new HVAC systems, windows, decks. It's just a plethora of things that we do. I have a GC team down in Florida that we're doing. We got a project going that we being on, and I'm just doing my own private work with home renovations, and we're doing a house over on Lakeshore, which is a cousin of mine, $1 million house on Lakeshore. We're doing the plumbing, and we've done the sheetrock work and some of the tap work on that. So this is just fresh out the feds, and I hadn't hustled or moved not one pack.
The DonDadda
Not
still
one
working,
pack.
though.
Not
DonDadda
one pack.
still
Not
working.
one pack. I ain't where I want to
Brain
be.
still working.
I ain't where I want to be, but I promise you I'm pointing in the right direction. And I promise you, my plug called me all the time. And I'm talking about the prices he got now, super better than when I left.
Nah.
And it's temptation. I'm not going to tell
you don't
you.
want
But
no
I
smoke.
can't go back, bro. I can't go back. And I commend, I'm not going to call no names. I've had conversations with a couple of my partners, and I commend them on what they trying to do on leaving it alone.
Leave it alone.
And they're standing solid. So I got to give them props on that because it's a fight, bro. And let me tell you another thing. Niggas can't suffer because they got to hold up their image. That's why they go back and fall for that trap. TDJ said something, whatever, but he said something. He said, when you're delivered from people and how they think about you, the battle is half won. So when you stop caring about you, got to keep it in. I got to be the man, got to be this, and just do you, man, you're going to be able to do this,
Can't
man.
pop up in
That's
work
why
clothes.
dudes jump out of prison, man, and grab the pack and they did 10 years. You don't even know who the plug is, who the man is, who the police, who got busted. You just done jumped out here,
Yeah, right.
retarded. I'm going to stop using that word, slow. Yeah, so...
We know what you mean. We come from an era when that word was
Yeah.
was
And
used
I
in a
apologize.
different- but
I apologize to my
understand.
children all the time, man, because my son was heavily affected by me going to the feds. He got shot, caught a lot of cases, robbery cases, and everything. But I ain't gonna lie, the boy must got the anointing of God on him because he's been freed of all of them, and he's trying to turn his life around. And just it ain't worth it, bro. They gonna tell on you. And telling is cool now. So that's why I tapped out and told the game she won.
Yeah.
She won. she won. I'm out. You won,
Yeah.
and everything. So you know that's the lane I'm moving in. If you don't mind me, my company is a Good Man Services.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah.
man, make sure you give your social media number
Yeah.
or whatever so you can
Yeah,
be able to
my
connect with
company is a Good Man Services. My phone number is 470-970-0096. My website is www.agoodmanservices.com. I have my nephews and them deal with my social media, but we're on social media with a Good Man Services. Twitter, I believe we're on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. So we do free estimates. We're able to pull all permits. We build from the ground up. We do home renovations. We do rehabs. So look us up, man. We got a good name in the city, and we got good recommendations. And I'm just telling you that it's not impossible. It's been hard. It's been hard, and I thank these boys, man, for inviting me here and everything. I promise you.
We definitely gonna do a part 2.
Oh yeah.
We definitely gonna do a part 2. We gotta do a Sonny Black part 2, a Bubba D part 2, a GP part 2, a Terrence part 3, Miss Sylvia part 2. Yeah, we definitely believe in it, man, because we want to make sure
Got some sequels coming up.
that we get these stories out here, man, because there's a lot of untapped stores in our beautiful city of Birmingham and surrounding areas that just never get touched.
Yeah.
So we definitely appreciate you taking the opportunity to come through here to this Barbershop Story Podcast, episode 131.
Most
And
definitely.
I'm going to say this. For all the people who watching next week, episode 132, I think we got Miss Sylvia, if I can remember. Then after that, we got great guests, and after that, they just get better and better. But if you are in the Birmingham area, Sunday, October the 6th, live at the Start On, we got a Southern Soul comedy concert. Got Big Row, JL, Mr. Big Truck Driver, and Big 251, hosted by me, comedic narrator Benny Mac, and of course with Cameron Smith, aka Cam Too Stupid. You can go ahead and go to BennyMac205.com, go and get them tickets. We are a real barbershop. We open 7 days a week. There's 7 barbers in here. Look at how they had 7 and 7. Make it the best. So, hey, holla at King, holla at Lex, holla at Caden, holla at Corey, holla at Sam, holla at myself, holla at Big Reese, man. You want it right, you come see us, and 5 haircuts ain't fast. So, hey, with that being said, anything you want to say before you leave?
Yeah, I appreciate y'all, and like I said, man, I hope that I was able to, shed some light on some guys who were, probably leery on some ways that they should move, or probably, going through some things where they feel like it's impossible to move to the next level or whatever. Opposition gonna come, and it's gonna come strong, and it's gonna attack you, your finance, your family, or whatever. Everything that's dear to you is gonna attack it. You just gotta persevere and push through. What I want to ask you is, man, where you be getting them T-shirts made? Because what sticks out with you the most is your T-shirt and that hat. I'm a hoe. I'm a reformed hoe.
But you know, I'm glad to say it. I'm a
recovering hoe.
I'm glad to say
You
it.
crazy.
I'm gonna go ahead and clear it up.
Go
for you.
ahead.
Actually, I got about 15 different kind of shirts, but it's 4 that I sell most because
Now you're saying I gotta be
So
resaved.
yeah, because I got saved in 88 and that shit wore off, so I had to be redipped. So I got a shirt. I gotta be resaved. I got with your stinking ass, with your lying ass,
Recovering
hoe, and I got the hat for a recovering hoe. I do have them on sale. They $25. I mail them anywhere in the country. They ain't gonna charge no more than $5 for shit because it's more important for you to have. And I got your size too. What size you need?
I probably need a 3-6. I know. One thing about it though, you want to shoot your shot. Boy, the big boy is in, man. The big boy is in, bro. Just stop it now. Stop it now. We love the big boy is in now. Hey, they love them big backs, bro. They love them big backs now. They love them big backs, homie.
Until they got to pick them up.
I got you. They don't have to pick them up. That's what we do. That's what that back for. We pick them up. We pick them up. What I'm saying is, big man, what you won't say. Because them shirts boy be going off. I say, man, Max so crazy. I say, is he going down to City Hall with them?
But see, the thing is, being a Sagittarius, it's kind of hard.
You unpredictable, man.
We the realest niggas in the signage. You know what I'm saying? Half man, half horse, and a 5 side.
Yeah, I got you.
Coming very creative.
And one thing about it, what I got to give y'all props on, though, bro. Y'all consistent, bro, and I'm proud of y'all, man.
Oh, yeah.
And I love what I see, man. Everybody doing their thing, bro, and getting to their own, bro, and you know what I'm saying? I love that, bro, and I salute everything I see, bro.
And I will say before you leave, put that old music online, man. You'll be surprised what the
Man.
public check it look like that'll help moving the GC.
I got you. Now I
You
will.
know what I'm saying?
Now I will
Just
give me
put it
I
up.
will give me a 5 beat and talk about tiling up a new bathroom and
No, do that.
pouring
But
a
I'm saying-
footing
but the
and doing
stuff-
some concrete work.
But what I'm saying, I agree. I'm gonna call you on some
and
of
send
it.
me the schematics and the
But,
prints.
but the stuff that's already been produced,
Yeah, I got you.
you can't keep it in the vault. It deserves
Yeah, I
to be
can.
heard.
Well, one thing
It
about it,
deserves to be heard.
it's only one dude I done gave rights to everything that I never did, and that he ain't even an artist. Sonny Black. I gave him free reign to do whatever he wanted
What
to
you
do.
think that nigga gonna do with it?
I don't care.
No, that's what I'm
don't
saying.
care. I don't care.
You don't care now until that nigga
I
make
don't
around
care.
say,
I still don't.
"What is that man?
I still don't.
190 million."
Yeah.
You know, good at that.
Yeah,
Oh, you
it's
know
all
that.
good. It's all good.
But
Hey,
but what I'm saying is,
what
like,
he's gonna have to do, take that 190 mil and spend 50 to get him a clone, cause I'm not doing no shows. I'm not doing no show, get him a clone.
well, no, what I'm
Yeah.
saying, because like to me, I just think that intellectual property never dies.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know what I'm
most
saying? Cause like I
definitely,
said, cause I get
most
about the
definitely.
performance, but if a nigga put it online, you will be surprised.
Yeah. And then what I do respect though is everything that was involved in the making,
Yeah.
because that's where I am right now.
Snake, what up?
So I
man?
respect the journey. What's up, Snake?
What's up?
What's up, chillin', boy? Chillin', man, bro. What's good? What's good, bro? Yeah. So, man, yeah, I appreciate, man, the invite and everything, bro.
No, we appreciate you, man. We're gonna hit you up for the part 2 of the party
Yeah.
sometime realistically in November.
All right.
Cause yeah, we
Just
got a
know
couple,
the
we got a
people
couple
wanna-
sequels got to come up, but we
I
definitely
got you. I got
we're gonna
you.
make sure when they
Well, hey, I don't care. You can do whatever sequel you want to. When GP sequel come up, man, I want front row with a real loud mic. I want a bullhorn. be hollering hooks and everything.
Oh, yeah.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Yeah, we're gonna bring them on
what's
back.
up?
We're gonna definitely do it, man. And then, like I said, we appreciate you coming to Barbershop Story, the podcast, episode 131.
Yeah.
We probably would have been at about 200, but you know, the coronavirus hit, and the white folk told everybody to stay at the house, so they got scared, and we
Okay.
understood. But yeah, so
But that really what created the podcast.
oh yeah,
the
it
Kamar,
did. Yeah, a lot of
yeah.
stuff, a lot of did. So
Yeah.
hey, man, we'll see you, man. Hey, appreciate media for
what's up?
filming and shooting this tonight. He has been great and influential in making this thing work. He had no question tonight. He usually had about at least 1, 2 of them. So he was over there playing Nintendo on YouTube, whichever one. But hey, we shout out Z Lens Media. Go to Facebook and look up Z Lens Media. He's your cinematographer. You know, I'm missing a tooth on the side, so I tend to fuck up words.
Well,
So
that's
yeah,
terrible,
and I'm sure a lot of you niggas can relate. But yeah, cinematographer, videographer, and editor. So y'all make sure you go to Z Lens Media to check him out for all your filming needs. And hey, shout out to everybody who make this thing possible. Shout out to Sammy No Nose, shout out to Core, shout out to Lex, Big Reese, King, and King, and myself. So with that being said, we'll see y'all for next episode at 132. What it do? Y'all make sure y'all tune in. Make sure you like, share the post too now. You know, hey, let's make this thing go viral, you know. Like I said, hey, it don't seem like it's important now until one day you look up and you're like, damn, I seen that interview when it went under 200 views. But then it'll be 2 million. So that's what it is. We'll see y'all next week for Barbershop Story, the podcast, episode 132. We out.
Yeah. I went 2 hours, boy.